Go to the top 8. It's about to begin, everyone.
And there's also sponsorship quests and other things like that that you guys can do to toss more money into that prize pool, along with the marketplace where you guys can get T-shirts from both Spooky and NYC Furby, obviously. Yeah, coming into it, first match top 8 right here. BananaKen, Betadood.
NLBC online number 101, Central Fiction top 8. The Battle of the Bees. Oh my God, 6C Fatal. That is my favorite thing BananaKen will do. He will just say, you know what it's time for? It's time for a Fatal Cannon. Take your burst and then just swats you anyway. And now you're in the corner, big damage. You get the ball out, and now Ragna has to just hope and pray they can make it through the pressure.
Yeah, the crazy part about 6C is it is foot involved, right? So like that's one of the reasons why you just dish it out there. But yeah, and then there it is, the missile super again. You were talking about the minimum damage on it, and I mean, if that doesn't show you how much minimum damage there is, I don't know what does, because that chunked Ragna to 0 from having quite a bit of life left, actually.
Yeah, and then just BananaKen immediately under pressure, right? Went for the 6C challenge after the burst. Took his commanding first round. Now Betadood's on them to put pressure on. Gets a grab, and now again, this is the game momentum. Both players really scary. Yeah, Ragna not gonna have as strong of Oki as Kokonoe, but look at these setups. Look at that tech into the jump A, into finding something out.
Okay. Delayed Gauntlet Hades. Yeah, looks like BananaKen maybe wasn't ready for something that late. Should be able to kill off this. Yeah, and what's really nice for Betadood is that stole the overdrive, right? So you only get about 30% of your burst back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very clean. You know, BananaKen's like second overdrive, second attempt. Gets the ball, no follow-up, gets the hit to reset, and
you blocked that?
We're going to the corner. It's a good block, but now you're in that situation where you're like, yeah, okay.
I would not have blocked that. That's all I'm saying. I thought that was going to cross up for sure, but he came back to the same side. So, ooh, tried to 6C again right there for the 2A pressure. And that's actually a call out on one of the things we talked about when we saw Betadood versus Daze, is that Ragna is a character who, he, again, can't really mix you up too heavily, right? So 2A pressure is like the end all be all of a lot of stuff. So 6C is great versus this character.
Is this it?
Because of the foot involved. Oh my God. Golden Tigers?
Might be close to me. Okay.
Oh, black hole setup. Yeah, you can't do anything. That's actually inescapable in that situation for Ragna. So
into the super flush.
Wait, can you? No, Carnage Scissors would eventually graviton you back into the blood. Or I mean, into the black hole. I think.
Yeah, because
I was thinking of maybe doing Carnage Scissors on Wake Up to try and move forward, right? Because Kokonoe is invincible, so you can't hit her.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Like. It does graviton you back into the black hole.
I don't think Carnage Scissors is going to move forward as hard as you want to. And it's like, I like the attempt on the counter assault. It's like, please, like, but at the same time, it's shades of Kokonoe's first iteration where she just sends you off into the event horizon and did it so many times. It's just may not be the same as it once was, but you can see BananaKen bringing back the classics.
Yeah, well, that was one of the moves that that definitely garnered the question of whether or not this character should have been banned back in the day. So,
and you know what? He abused the hell out of it. And I'm all for it.
Yeah, a lot of people did. Shout outs to Pain. Shout outs to Pain making Mori go like what, or Mori laugh at oh goodness, Breaker Dave. I don't know why I couldn't say the word Breaker Dave. But yeah, here it is. This should kill, right?
Yeah, it was the Reckoning match that they laughed at.
Well, it was he laughed at Pain doing unblockable setups on Breaker Dave.
Okay. Because there was also I think was it Reckoning one? There was Mori likes to laugh.
Breaker Dave plays Arcune, so.
Okay, here we go. Into the corner, you will go.
Right for that 6A anti-air, and oh wow, actually got caught raw with a blood sight. There's that 2A. That's hilariously enough an anti-air tool. It doesn't look like it should be, but it is.
Okay. Pressure's on. This is really good for BananaKen with a nice round lead. There's the trap, there's the ball. And you just have to sit there and just kind of wait.
I mean, you could try to find a time to, like, you know, Inferno Divider, but that's super risky because you don't have 50 meter yet. Now you have 50 meters, so you can go for mix-up. A counter assault immediately from BananaKen. Wow.
We're just flying around, you know, take our time. Oh my God, there's that jump B. I talked about it. That button is incredible when you see that confirm. into the traps. Left, right. There's the burst, and this is gonna spell doom for Betadood.
Yeah, and the best part about that for BananaKen is that Lightning still has quite a bit of hit stun, right? So BananaKen was gonna block there anyway because you can just wait until the hit stun from Lightning ends to press a button.
Yeah.
And so you're just gonna block for a while, and then you'll eventually press a button. And if you're blocking for a while, well, obviously it catches bursts as you see there. It's BananaKen moving on with impunity.
Right, straight into that winners finals. It was a scary one that they had to start things off. Them in that match against Nano was a nail biter, but then just made quick short work of Betadood. But I know BananaKen is just to be. If I remember correctly, he was talking about because he's streaming right now. You can check out BananaKen on Twitch right now as they're streaming their run here for NLBC at twitch.tv/BananaKen, just like that. I just remember them saying, let's see, for this run in particular that they have to deal with is the status of today's NLBC bracket is, haha, I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
I mean, that is how this bracket is. Like, it's just everybody's in danger. There's no easy avenues here.
Hey, speaking
Black
of him,
Onslaught again from Arklancer. She appears to really love Black Onslaught.
got BananaKen in chat. Much love to you, dude. With I love this emote.
I'm just glad BananaKen's back. BananaKen obviously had to take some time off for quite some time for school, and that's a very commendable reason. Shout out to Raph.
But shout out to this match. So we got Murakumo units in full force. Mu versus Lambda. Round start. Oh, Arklancer tried to run it down. Monarch calling it out. And here we go. The RPS is always a big part of how these, not quite a mirror match, but like these characters that have like similar sprites, little funny things like that.
Yeah, well, a lot of people really like the white colors that play BlazBlue, I've noticed. So, like, you run into situations where if they're, like, a similar, like, size character, you start to go, like, oh, which one is which? And that was emphatic pressure right there from Monarch, basically getting just about everything they wanted, throws. I don't think got opened up by overhead, just getting clipped by other things, right? Like, the jump D right here.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the
wheel? Wheel just comes out, gets raw hit. There's a full screen overdrive, trying to just get those Dines out, level them up fast, but remember, Monarch's playing a zoning character.
Well, it's not a incorrect statement. The character does have zoning capabilities, but that is not the primary function of Lambda for sure.
So for Frosties, I don't even remember Monarch getting thrown once. Let's see if that streak continues here in NLBC. Nice overdrive to the normal and just continuing on with that pressure. This is spooky for Arklancer, just going to go down in game one just like that to Monarch.
Yeah, I gotta give commend to Arklancer's delay tech right there. That did get her out of the pinwheel, but Monarch had a contingency evidently, so didn't end up mattering right there. But that at the very least shows the awareness, right, on being able to kind of change Oki situations for Monarch. So he is gonna have to kind of think about that.
Well, don't got too much time to think. We're going right into game number 2.
Thinking's for nerds anyway.
Nah, that's why you play Azrael, right?
Yeah. I
Right.
sure do.
And it shows that to get top 8, you don't need a brain. Oh, EA through. Oh, my eyes.
Yeah, a lot of bright flashing lights, some seizure warnings for sure on a lot of these fighting games. Unfortunately, I'm really sorry.
Okay.
Nice block on the overhead.
Monarch's defense. A number 1. There's the barrier on the crush trigger.
That's really good though, because regardless of blocking that crush trigger with barrier, it still takes a ton of the barrier meter away, right? So your game plan at that point is to be like, okay, so I know Monarch is going to react to pretty much all of my mix-up opportunities here. So instead of just like trying to continuously go for mix-up over and over again, let's take away his barrier. So then if you take away the barrier, eventually you can open him up not of his own volition.
Back to spooky times. Gonna go through. Oh, try to go through that time. Not quite. Didn't want to overcommit. Got hit by the overhead. lot of damage on the table here for Monarch. Not going to finish the job, I think. Just has to take one more.
Yeah, I mean, there's a possibility of being able to kill right there if you'd overdrive in the EA, but the problem is then you wouldn't have your burst for next round, right?
Yeah.
So there's no real reason to go for it. And now you've gotten rid of the barrier from Arklancer. You're going to have to deal with pretty much everything right here. And the Graviton made it so that forward dash could not find its mark into the 2B, and Monarch is on set point now. And I love the idea right there from Arklancer was to use that great run speed to actually go forward. The problem is Monarch already had the gravity well out.
Yep. Just invalidated that immediately. Okay, gets the hit. This is Arklancer's best chance right now. He's finally getting some damage in. He's gotten able to set up at least one Stein, but it's just not as much as they would like as they're under pressure here from Monarch. Because again, I like that kind of matchup, right? You have a character that is so good at a far range, it just challenges you from setting stuff up on your own. So just lets Monarch control this pace really well, gets a hit after the grab. Oh my gosh, teched right into the fireball trap.
Big drop,
Not a whole lot of damage there, but now Arklancer on the back foot. 6A, jumps and blocks the burst, no punish, but this is mental damage though on Arklancer.
Oh yeah, tried to get out with the command dash right there. Just putting the pressure on. I mean, there's so much barrier getting used, the overhead's gonna not connect, and Arklancer at least found a way out, so maybe able to make something happen. Got the counter hit, this is a start!
Ooh, with the Stein full confirm. Ooh, the whiff grab! Gonna try to challenge, this is so bad. Arklancer has to get any hit with the meter. Doesn't confirm with the jump in. RC goes low, nice blocks, gets a hit. Wait a minute.
Yeah. This is gonna be a good amount of damage. It is off a low though, so it's not gonna be as much as, you know, they would hope for, I would assume. And there's the overhead, goes for throw, finally, had not yet shown that option, and there it is, Ref, you asked, and Arklancer has delivered.
But it's
the
just
throw has connected.
It shows that Monarch is not invincible. The king can bleed, but Arklancer now has to do it again and then do it twice more. Nice challenge into the TRM, going for the 5A into the throw just to catch. Arklancer trying to tech. Oh, there's the overhead. And this is Monarch on full steam.
Yeah, I mean, that TRM, oh no, delay tech got caught by the Spike Chaser, and you're gonna take full damage for that. Another 3.1k. You do have overdrive available right now. Spike Chaser back out. The 2D is not gonna find its mark, but the Steins are at the very least gonna slow Lambda down a little bit, maybe try to make something happen. Legacy Edge comes out, that's gonna connect as an anti-air, but no full conversion! Oh no. We saw this just a second ago, it could be possible. Again?
There's another grab into the corner. Perfect decision here. Arklancer forces the burst out of Monarch. Legacy Edge. And gotta hold out. What?
No way!
That worked and got a hit, but it's not enough.
Oh, messed up the input right there on the mix-up, and that's gonna do it. The JD. Oh my goodness. Yeah, right after that overhead RC, well, fake overhead RC, Arklancer definitely did not want to just neutral jump JB. Like, I can say that for sure.
That, yeah. You use the forward advancing move, RC, to keep that pressure on. It says, oh man, Arklancer was cracking through the defense on Monarch, was getting these hits. It just couldn't convert off a couple of them and just forced the issue. Monarch making it to the winners finals where they will face BananaKen later on, trying to become the two-time BBCF NLBC champ. The first one, they were the first champ. That might be the first two-time champ. Yeah, that's a great thing on your resume, especially coming off a win at Frosty Faustings as well.
Sometimes you want to be the only champ that there ever will be, right? Like, you just want to win them all. Collecting all the belts, collecting all the stones. But yeah, so we're going to have Euchre versus Nano coming up. Nano coming to give my little avatar a hug. That's my boy. Nano's my boy.
I know. You guys go way back. So how are you holding up, Spooky? Enjoying the matches?
Yeah. Oh, Spooky's probably busy being, running everything. So.
Oh, my bad, guys. Did y'all have a question? We were just talking in the background. Sorry, what's going on?
How are you enjoying everything? Everything going good?
This is freaking godlike. Are you serious? I'm also enjoying how quick the pace is. Thanks to everybody that's been doing all the skull bets and everything else. I hope that you guys are all having a good time. We're going straight to the losers bracket now. So, losers top 8, round number 1. And, enjoy, everybody.
Who's been the big moneymaker in Skulls right now? At the bets. Like, I gotta know.
Shoot, I don't really have like a track, I guess. But anybody in the chat, if you guys don't be afraid to let them know if you guys won big tonight so far on the skull bets.
All right, we got Euchre versus Nano. So, all right, so normally I have like a lot of faith in how like Izanami moves and how she creates pressure and like how Nano can structure that pressure. But in this particular matchup, I actually feel like Euchre is maybe one of the perfect people to fight Nano due to the fact that he has zero fear.
Oh yeah,
and is unconditionable, right?
You might like
so
your character top tier, cool. I play Hazama. It's like, what does that mean?
I'm going to hit 5A.
I just play Hazama. I play 5A or 2A, which gets blown up, letting Nano get a chance to play their game.
Well, I mean, it just depends on how you get out of the knockdown pressure, right? So you take about 4K, try to roll, not going to be able to get full conversion right there, and that's what I mean. Normally, somebody would just be too afraid to ever roll versus Izanami there, right? But like Euchre, absolutely no fear, could just kill off this. Oh, okay, yeah, ensure the kill off the Mizuchi, because maybe minimum damage on it was not going to be enough off just raw Mizuchi, I'm not sure.
Hey, you talking about decisions that they make. You know, you had a conversation way back when in a hotel room, and here we go, you know, making the good ones. Knowing, like, this might, it might have been enough earlier, but you know what? Let's not take it to chance.
Euchre's reaction right there to the float was perfect. Got the 5A, and, you know, because there's no ribcage, she cannot block on float, right? So she just has to take the 5A. At that point, I don't know. This just seems like such a strong, like, player-to-player matchup, or player-to-character maybe, but...
Thank you for the tier 1 subscription, BlazBlue. Much appreciated.
Hey. Supporting Spooky, supporting NLBC, and supporting the players here. Oh, but there's the J2D right there to be able to catch any sort of movement. You know, it feels like Nano is just not ready for the decisions made by Euchre at all. There it is, though, the low.
Slidey.
It's got to make this combo as long as possible so you can get as much barrier back as you need, as possible, right?
Let's take a chunk back. And then just walked away to maybe catch the forward tech in that time. The hero burst from Euchre, or the villain burst in this case.
Yeah, because they won, right? But, you know, this might be the villain's time.
they play Hazama for a reason, so we're going to call it like it is. Gets a knockdown. Backs it up, goes for the low. Nice block into the throw with the damage. This should be enough to finish it. Mizuchi to do it, and that's Euchre with the first game. The villain, sometimes the villains win. Sometimes you look at the story, the heroes aren't always the ones that come out on top, all right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I don't know anybody that ever thinks an Izanami player is the hero, to be fair. Maybe Nano. Maybe Nano always thinks other Izanami players are the hero.
all like 3 of them.
Yeah, it's really surprising, despite being far and away the best character. You don't see her a lot.
People just appreciate their hands, you know?
Yeah, well, she is a difficult character. Do not get me wrong. Like, for all of the strengths that this character has, she is actually really difficult to play, which is surprising.
That's, you know, testament to kind of BlazBlue. Just like so many different characters that have been really good. Some have been little kind of easy, some have been super hard. So we're seeing all flavors of that. Nice confirm from Euchre again into more pressure. There's that micro dash 5B just to keep things moving. Into the corner they go, but they're still scrapping. Cross up. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Euchre's about to get active flow too, so... Oh, but what a barre right there from Nano, and it wasn't even like a quick attack. It was 5B too, so like, it was a higher strength button. Gonna go back to the corner here off the RC.
Okay. Euchre's not in a bad spot. Has a burst available. No ribcage. Didn't get the full hit. Kind of funky.
Yeah, if you get the overhead right there, it's gonna... I do believe her overhead forces hard knockdown. There's very few moves in this game that actually force hard knockdown. So, because of that, you get a lot more time to set up bits and the barrier, so... Okay, well, here's a ribcage.
Good roll forward. Gets a catch, but...
I like the dispel right there, yeah. So, like, dispelling ribcage... Oh, was that to catch? No.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. That's dab.
This kind of damage. Cotangent, do it again. No, just get
that was just
flippy kick.
Unburstable.
Okay, Euchre 1 round away from eliminating Nano, from taking out, you know, an extremely great legacy player, playing so well, just really good, you know, playing so well, but Euchre's just challenging so well. Mobility has been so good. Even right decisions on like defense with the fuzzy wuzzy.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how good your reaction is on that.
No, at that point you gotta have the good guessy wessies.
Yeah, definitely the messy guessies for sure. Okay, well, knockdown here on this one. Gonna actually get the ribcage set up this time. Yeah, you can't jump out because that's... Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's what ribcage says to any sort of counter assault on wake up, to any sort of buttons on wake up, is just you are not allowed. Because it is completely strike invul that Izanami becomes. You know, she does lose barrier gauge for every attack that connects onto the ribcage, and it also passively loses the barrier gauge. But there's enough there that you're just gonna have to deal with ribcage, basically.
Just throw, bro.
Oh yeah, just
throw, bro. That's it.
It's that easy. I wish. It'd be so nice. It's that overdrive. That's incredible for Euchre because now burst is not available. It's gonna basically be all on the mix-up potential here for Nano. It's gonna have to get the knockdown. It's gonna have to carry it far, but the 6A right into Hotenjin. This is good damage. This is really good damage. Oh, I think Euchre's looking for backdash right there.
Heaving off death. Oh,
there it is.
The hit. I like at that last second. Not a heavy committal option. Just a standard nice little block string. Tossed it out. Nano got touched, and Euchre advancing, eliminating Nano out of the tournament. Nano's going to take 7th place tonight. So give it up for Nano making their return to BBCF tournaments. That Izanami is no joke. And that was an excellent match, but when you have so many villains, you only can have like one primary antagonist. It looks like Euchre's taking that role tonight.
Well, Euchre moving on this one. I feel a bit validated that went kind of the way that I was talking about. Just because I had assumptions of how that might go, and it ended up playing out on paper.
Validation. So. Yeah, you feel better, but you can feel yourself a little bit like I might not be in the tournament kicking butt, but at least I know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm.
All right, so that means Euchre's going to end up fighting Arklancer, actually. And so the next match that we are going to be having up is going to be Maigo versus Icecool, so it's going to be Susan versus Rachel. And, oh, wait, hold on. I got to check something about this top 8. It's all 8 different characters again.
Yeah. It's the beauty of BlazBlue.
It keeps happening.
Spooky talked about it before. It's like, man, it's just the variety has been like crazy. And like you mentioned, even from the start, tournaments offline and online, it's just variety is insane. It is the spice of life, and you get all of that and more here. So thank you all who are supporting. The Matcherino is still ongoing. We have $284.35 of total contribution so far. There are still 16 coupon codes. So if you are in the chat before we wait for our next match, follow the Matcherino link, log into Matcherino, give that coupon code button a click, and give a little bit to the prize pool, to the sponsor quest to add a little bit more. And if you would like to do a direct donation, that is always greatly appreciated. So big thanks one more time to the top contributors, Slack Nate with $100, Roni Lone Wolf with $100 as well, and Team Spooky with the 20. As your subs will also do a portion towards the prize pool as well. So all of your support, any which way, helps out the event and the players and makes NLBC possible. So thank you all so far for making tonight awesome.
Could not have said it better myself, Raph. And there's just so many different ways to contribute outside of just those free codes, the sponsorship quests, and the merch. And all of that goes not just to the players, but also NLBC, Next Level, which is, NLBC Battle Circuit, right? Next Level Battle Circuit.
Next Level Battle Circuit.
So it's very important to, to really help that out. And, again, Raph said it already. There's 16 codes. You log in, you press one button, and that is a free 25 cents in the prize pool. So, just get to that if you have not so far.
And we'll soon be underway with our next match. We didn't get to see Icecool during the pools or top 16, but they are a Susanoo player, one of the strongest.
Mm-hmm.
And they are always fun to watch. If you saw it kind of like Adroth before, the potential of that character, and Icecool really brings it out so well. And Abonic Play was mentioning this character is very popular, a very strong character, very good tournament character. Be it with Icecool, Adroth, Fame, 96, or even some of the monsters from Europe who came down one time and represented the Susanoo army and
Dragon Lord.
Just absolutely monster of a character in every which way.
Yeah, no, I mean, It's this is a character that is actually, you mentioned this during one of the Susan matches, is that this character is very momentum heavy, right? This character just is basically like a snowball effect. You know, if he gets one knockdown that allows him to do one or two. Oh, Terami could be opted here, which honestly I would not be terribly surprised because of the character that Icecool is fighting. You know, Rachel obviously having great space control, excellent movement, etc., etc. Susan is a very slow boy, so I could totally understand wanting to go for maybe a character that can move around a little bit better. But okay, it is going to be opted for Susan. But yeah, so this character does snowball. So if Maigo is unable to stop the first exchange, right? Just the very first exchange, I would be worried for Rachel's life.
Yeah, I would be too. But again, even for like a round start, she has ways of just escaping, getting out. You know, it's so hard for Susanoo to even like get the little fireball hits. Instead, just runs it down, expecting to chase. Got the tech into 2C. Oh my God, Icecool's coming from blood.
Oh, and you notice, okay, I think Icecool should take that as data, is that 6B might be the greatest button in this matchup so far, because if you notice the first two 6Bs that happened, neither of them were instant block berry. Oh, and then the frame trap right there. Oh my God.
Right, it's Grand Viper. This is that snowball. This ain't a snowball. This is an avalanche. Icecool with a big first round.
That was everything Icecool could have wanted it to be. And oh, what a good reaction on tossing to George. Just immediately goes towards the 6A. Icecool seems to not be letting as much through as he could possibly, like, you know, get away with, right?
Yeah. But this is the kind of situation that you see is the hard part. You see, there's at least some setup. There's Rachel just being able to move around. There's a DP. Would do it again. Just one more time. You didn't punch it the first time. Let's just let it rock. I like it.
I wonder what if he was looking to just like try and get rid of on the DP, because like he was actually plus before he DP'd, but like, you know, he made the right choice.
I go with that corner pressure. This is where Susan player. Yeah, you don't want to be here. You only have one unlock, which is a DP, which is not bad. But then just like Rachel can just run right all over you.
Trying to activate George. That run speed is super fast, but it has a lot of startup. The jump A is going to be a great button in this matchup. I like that Icecool's going towards it because it hits on both sides of Susan. You know, it's hard to see, but he sticks both of his hands in opposite directions. Nice block in the overhead too. The counter assault finally comes out, and the defense is paying off.
Okay, anti-air with the tiny Lobelia in the overhead. Okay, there we go. 6B finishes there. Maigo answering back. Doesn't want to repeat of the first round. If the game takes its time, I think Maigo takes it. It's one of those things of like, just that, the slow burn, but the biggest thing is you're keeping Susanoo under this pressure, and it's just so tough to catch Rachel.
He goes to the plus range right there off the TK. He's jumping, so overdrive is really not going to do anything, and yeah, just does the smartest possible option is just leaves. Doesn't want to deal with it, but the block in the overhead from Icecool. All these instant blocks is going to mean, yeah, there's so much meter to do any defensive option. There's the overhead right back.
Nice 2C. We saw that again. We saw a burst and immediately 2C, knowing that Rachel was going to go in with the slip heat, using the drive to fly through.
Okay, just going to stay right under, and that means he's not going to have to deal with blocking any of this. But yeah, there's Batman coming in. JA, full conversion here. Tackle, nice pickup of the link. In the combo, though, he's going to be able to get the air-to-air after the air tech. Oh my goodness, one more hit for Icecool, and there it is. Got that counter assault.
Just beautiful jump over it. You're still in guard stun and you try to counter assault, but those aren't like the end all be alls, right? It's such a dangerous tool. If you mess up, it is counter hit on recovery, block or whiff. So you will just eat the fattest of combos. So it's like I like seeing defensive tools like that, even if they cost bar, right? So there's like, you think it's an upfront cost, there is still a lot of risk. So there's no like get out of jail free cards.
Yeah, okay, so before I was going to talk about like how the mix-up has not shown too prevalent in terms of the wind instant overheads, but it finally got into the corner, but here's the EA to get away from the Lobelian. 6A, just going to take your Dragon Punch. There it is, already used. Oh no. If he had Grand Viper, that would have been maybe the worst time to no tech.
That was scary. Oh, reversal throw. It's a throw counter. So now we're just seeing Maigo kind of put under pressure. Has to respect the uppercut still. The only other unlock is the Michael sword. So now we're just waiting to see how it goes to the pressure. There's a DP out. Had no meter to RC it, so which is a hard call out for Maigo.
Okay, taking the command grab there. Ooh, Dragon Punch is not going to get used well, unfortunately. And yeah, that's a great punish right there from Maigo, forcing the burst. Didn't know if the rest of it was going to come out, so had to RC right there. He's looking for the burst. Finally caught it! Had tried to take that burst at least 3 different times there.
And it finally catches out. No heroes here. We have no time for heroes. The villains are on parade. Confirm off the 2C counter hit. It's going to be big damage, but you have no burst. That's going to give the DP unlock, the Grand Viper unlock. 4 spells already ready to go, but at least Maigo's fighting it out, but now has to respect once they put under pressure, because Icecool's been really good about just challenging.
Oh, but here comes, okay, well, I was going to say here comes George, but never mind, Batman held it down instead. Try to steal a little bit of life back right there with the bats.
Okay.
On the pressure. RC? Yeah, immediate counter assault. Doesn't want to have to deal with the mix-up of RC right there.
That was a little scary. If there wasn't been a block of the RC, that might have been spelled death for Maigo, but small life lead. There's the pressure with the slip heat. Into the George. Nice delayed tech. Still has to wait, but the backdash into the 2A. Maigo ready to finish the job here and now.
Ooh. Well, there's the counter assault right there. The overdrive is available, but still feeds backwards. But at the very least, you're going to consistently be able to get that meter back. Oh my goodness, overdrive comes out, and yeah, they're just fighting for their life right now. There it is! The Grand Viper just barely to go under. Can't fully convert further than that right now. Looking for that counter assault. Yeah, exactly. And there it is. Finally caught it.
Oh no, you called it. Like the burst before, like the counter assault in the first game, we do it again. I know that you want to get out. I know you're tired of blocking, and I don't blame you. Goodness gracious. That is
moving on.
Maigo taking 7th. Yeah, Maigo takes 7th tonight in BlazBlue Central Fiction NLBC. So good stuff to them with the really fun to watch Rachel. But man, Icecool coming in hot.
Yeah, no, congrats to Maigo for sure. Making it far. But Icecool stopping that. And I mean, now, so Icecool is going to end up having to fight Betadood right there. So it's going to be Ragna versus Susan. And then, the other side of losers is Arklancer versus Euchre. And of course, at the top, going to be waiting for a little bit. It's going to be Monarch versus BananaKen. So I think, okay, cool. Euchre and Arklancer are already in here. Ready to go. Admins have been doing a great job. Players have been doing great.
Yeah, thank you, players. Appreciate all you guys tonight. We're going to start the next one in just a moment. Thank you, players, for being up in here. Once again, the best way to support tonight, of course, is to check out that Matchino crowdfund. Just like the commentators have been telling you, you can also help us out with your subscriptions. All subscriptions to Team Spook get you all the dope icons, and, of course, also support the prize pool of the tournament tonight. So help them out if you're able to. Thanks a lot, everybody, and the next one's coming up in just a moment. Stick around.
Whew. That has been so far so good. Hope everyone in chat is just having a blast with it. If you like what you see, BBCF Central Fiction, it is available right now on Steam. You see that amazing rollback netcode on display. The lobby system is pretty robust. A lot of easy to get to matches right now with a lot of people who are playing at the moment. The community is always happy to bring new people in, teach you the ropes, and get you going. You can look at this wonderful selection of characters and try to figure out which one is the right one for you, because no matter what style of player you are, no matter what you like in a fighting game, design-wise, visual-wise, there is something in BlazBlue catered to you.
Yeah, and I mean, on top of that, maybe you already have CF, right, and you're watching. You can join these NLBC events. They're online. They're open to, I believe, all of North America, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah,
you can
the
correct
48.
Me on that, of course.
Yep, the 48. You can join in, of course, if you want to compete with us. We'll put the link in the chat for you guys soon once it's available to join us for next month's event.
So yeah, here we go. All right, continuing the top 8, Euchre, Arklancer right now. All right, so earlier we talked about the anti-zoning zoner capabilities of Hazama, right? This is one of the times where I feel like that doesn't come into play. Hazama has to be incredibly aggressive versus this character because Steins are so good at sniping Hazama out of the air regardless of where he's at. If Arklancer can get them set up, of course. And that's why you see Euchre, pushing even harder on offense than he would normally, because Euchre's already a very offensive Hazama, right?
Yep. Oh, nice anti-air. There's a 2C. Getting the big hit. This is good. But it doesn't stop Euchre again. If you can't get these significant hits, even off a counter hit, it just sets it up. You have a character like Euchre with active flow ready to go, getting tagged, forced to burst out. So no more active flow since you had to use that tool there.
Trading to Mizuchi, just make sure you finish it off right now. All right, strong first game from Euchre right there, and, you know, not allowing for any of those Steins to ever get set up was probably the biggest point of it. Like, eventually Arklancer actually did one of the moves that I was going to mention would be probably the best way to catch Euchre, but Euchre just played around it. Oh, caught the forward roll. I don't know if that was intentional from Arklancer, but Euchre will take it to the bank for sure. Jump in, there it is, the Abare out. Euchre loving the 2As, loving the chains, just, yeah, pressing buttons whenever, but Arklancer answering right back with the same thing. Up on the combo though, Command Laser is out, so that's the combo breaker.
Oh, 5A! The Hazama player's favorite button, the savior of every situation.
Oh no.
5-8 out. There's the
not gonna matter.
Low, charge low, busted some ankles. Those are some sturdy ankles. They're made of some strong material, but Euchre don't care. Taking that first game.
Yeah, I think Euchre is playing out of his mind, honestly. I think he made, like, that one decision he made in winners that ended up like costing him like his winners bracket life has just lit a fire and just decided, you know what, no, I can't let this continue happening.
No, I think they are feeling like the energy too. So remember, they came off of a really good win against Nano. You know, and they're just carrying that momentum with their play. And that's the thing, is it's confidence goes a long way. You're confident in your game plan. You know, your decisions, you stand by them no matter how it goes. And that shows in that kind of style. So we're seeing a lot of different play styles throughout, you know, this evening. And like Euchre's is very much just like, I am moving forward no matter what. Whatever I do, it's a committal. If it works, great. If it doesn't, then keep going after it.
Okay, well, Arklancer's got to make it happen now. Already getting the burst, that's actually pretty important, because now if you're able to make anything happen off this, you can really take that a lot further now that the burst is no longer available. Euchre's still staying aggressive. Good block right there. Okay, no chains. Oh, well, just got one more. Okay, chains are finally gone. This could probably be the time to start making things happen. And yeah, I think Arklancer just recognized that immediately. Unfortunately, beautiful timing there from Euchre on the jumping down chain.
Alright. Euchre again just looking incredible. I have not seen like any really huge mistakes. Everything's like confirming really well. Just the approach to this matchup has been outstanding.
Yeah, no, I heavily agree right now. I think Euchre has just got it on the ball. Okay, tries to go for the overhead. Arklancer smartly trying to fuzzy jump out. Gets out of the corner. Caught the backdash. Could not recognize that the backdash was what was caught, though.
Get the jump in. This is... Arklancer got a significant hit, but just went for the reset. Euchre blocked it, and I guess that's kind of what's kind of hurting a bit. Not getting like these maybe knockdown potentials they can get a little more set up, and now just really hoping they can at least find something. But it's just... Okay, gets an RC, gets a confirm, gets all of the Steins out. But Euchre, oh my god. Chain in with the classic grab, but looks like Arklancer she was ready for it.
Okay, well, 3 Steins are up, but can't really use them because Euchre is just going so like aggressively forward. You would have to use them like around now, right? And there's that command laser. Because they're level 4, level 3 lasers, like they're gonna be ridiculous. Okay, no chains here for Euchre. This is a chance. Oh, but the 5A again. The timings from Euchre on the 5A, it's just like you said, just like hardly any major mistakes for in regards to that. Blocks in the overhead too.
This is the best that Arklancer's had. Forces the burst out at least. Nope.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, the cross-up changing the input from Arklancer and actually making it so that, you know, she gets a hit. Yeah. Hey, I mean, whatever, you take that as far as you can go, right? Oh, there it is. Okay, but wow, just barely got the chain to connect with it, negating the hit blocks. Yeah, that is not as strong as I was expecting it to end up being in this matchup, and I don't know if that's because of Euchre or if I was just straight wrong. You know, it wouldn't be the first time that I'm incorrect, right? So, chain movement right there. Yeah, use the teleport chain just to get past. Chains back. Use all the chains again. I mean, yo, Euchre just does not care about how many chains are left in his arsenal. He's just like, I just need to make something happen. I can't ever let this character get away. Okay, counter assault comes out on the overhead though. And there it is again. Teleport chain just making quick work of the 6A. Normally you would use that against chains to try and anti-air, but because you teleport so fast, 6A doesn't have enough time to start up.
This is Arklancer's really last chance. Nice backdash. Has a little bit of bar. If they can hold out for a burst, I think they'll be in a really good position, but it's getting to that really scary portion of the match where time's running down. You don't have a life lead. You have a little bit of bar. You have a prayer and a dream.
Back in there, the purple throw, immediate tech.
Light footsies, not too hard, but double overdrive.
Oh, but got caught by it.
No problem.
Just finish it off, yeah. And that is the nice part about being in overdrive as Hazama, is that every chain becomes level 5. So because of that, he can just do whatever he wants in regards to being able to convert, right? Like, even if you're further away, it's very, very easy at that point.
For sure. And that's Arklancer taking 5th tonight. Euchre eliminating them from the tournament. Thank you, Arklancer, for playing. Wonderful Mu 12. A lot of fun to see, and I'm glad you've been, always consistent with that character. Euchre, though, showing their consistency as well, having some great results in the past couple of tournaments, playing super rock solid. Even if they're in the loser side, they've tightened up, great decisions, and offense has been really, really daunting. So their next opponent we'll find out in just a little bit, as we're waiting to see who wins out of the next match. But they are in loser semifinals. They are getting close to that top 3.
Yeah,
right. Hey,
so
everybody,
we're gonna figure out who's. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say that the top 3 is guaranteed in the prize pool tonight, everybody. So congratulations, of course, to everybody in there. Good luck in the winners finals as we keep on going through. Losers quarters number 2 is coming up in just a moment. As always, everybody, you can help make the prize pool even bigger by supporting the crowdfund. We've reached over $300. Thanks to all of you at home. Keep on contributing if you're able to, and enjoy all the rest of the matches, everybody.
So let me actually check the match arena real fast. So we have 8 codes left for the match arena. 7 now, because somebody just noted it as soon as I was saying those words. So 7 codes left for a free 25-cent donation. And then there's also the sponsorship quest, which are at about 50 cents each. And then on top of that, you guys can donate directly, or you can go to the marketplace and get some merch for your troubles. Some of it goes to the prize pool, and then some of it goes to Matcherino, of course, because, hey, I just got to give shout outs to Matcherino, as always. They've been working with us in the FGC for quite some time now, since they've launched, and they have turned these online tournaments that were normally, $0, finishes for getting through the most stacked brackets ever, to, people making hundreds of dollars, right? So, I can't thank them enough. Yeah, up next, we're going to have Betadood versus Icecool, and winner of that is going to end up fighting Euchre. But, we'll probably go up to the winners finals before we end up doing that.
Yep. Looking like it's going to be another really phenomenal match. Both are just masters of their characters. Betadood getting sent down by BananaKen, so wants to at least try to get back up there and, assert their dominance. But against a character like Susanoo, man, you never know how it's going to go. Sometimes you'll smother Susanoo at the start, and there won't be much counterplay if you can manage that. Other times, Susanoo just gets, levels up to level 99, unlocks all the special attacks, all the special summons, and that's just how it goes. Luckily, we live in a world where Susanoo's abilities lock themselves every round.
What, you're telling me you don't want to fight a Susanoo that just has all of his abilities when you start the game?
after at least locked on the beginning, and then you have to get through them, aka play BB tag.
Hey, so everybody, it looks like we have to remake the lobby. The lobby ran the whole time great, but finally it looks like the lobby had an issue with one of the players. So I'm gonna remake it really fast and give everybody the codes, okay?
Cool. No problem. Yeah, I mean, it's the nature of the beast in an online tournament.
That ran for 2 hours or something of a lobby, 2.5 hours. That's amazing. That's about as good as it gets. All right, so give me a second. I'm going to set up everything for you guys and send you the link, and then I'll send it to them also, all right? Thank you once again, everybody at home, for all the support. Love all you guys. I hope you have been having a great time. And a big thank you to the BlazBlue community for supporting us here at T-Spooky and NLBC So Big. Like you have all night tonight. Stick around after it's all over. I'm going to talk to you guys about some of the Capcom stuff and the timer. And I'll probably play some casual games for you guys all as well.
Nice. Yeah, I remember the timer is what, about a day away now. So like it's at, I want to say 9 p.m. my time in Pacific tomorrow is when we're figuring out what it is.
Conveniently on the last day of the Capcom Cup Invitational thing.
Who would have guessed that they would have announced it around the same time, huh?
That's like everyone's waiting with bated breath. I don't know what to expect. No one does, obviously, but what I think is obvious, you never know.
I have no idea.
Oh, wow.
SF6 has been the big rumor, as well as something Resident Evil related. Although I would like to think that hopefully it's something SF6. We'll see what happens. Try this link, the one I just put in there just now. Let me know if that works or if I messed something up. It looks like the same code, but maybe it's working correctly and I'm just bugging. If that doesn't work, I'll restart my game and I'll try again.
I cannot connect to the room, yeah.
Okay, I got you. I'm going to restart the whole client then. Let's do that. All right.
One moment, well, while we're trying to get that set up, guys, again, still cannot stress enough the Match Arena prize pool as we get into the last few players, because this will be we're getting to the home stretch of getting like final Match Arena codes in, donations, etc. Because these players are gonna want to get. Oh no, wait, actually, I lied. I'm sorry. Not only did we get a gigantic contribution from DGF at $110, becoming the top of the pack. Good stuff, DGF. Much love to DGF. We all love that guy in BB in the BB community. But we have also used all of the contribution codes. That means there are no more free codes left outside of the sponsorship quest, which you guys can still do if you haven't done them already. But this is amazing. We're at $418.65 as I'm seeing it right now.
Yeah, nothing short of incredible. Everyone's stepping up for it with big donations. We've seen a lot of the quests and the codes, but like between the top three, that's like $310 on top of everything else for everyone who's also contributed. That is it's beautiful. So all of you out there who are putting all this together for these amazing players, as we find out who will take the good chunk of that. Because you want to get that top three, like Spooky said. We'll get paid out, but we're inching closer to a clean 500 though. So we still got plenty of tournament left and more opportunities for y'all to donate and do these sponsor quests while you can.
Yeah, cool. Getting it to 500 would be phenomenal. I would be so happy.
All right, I put a new link for you guys in the Discord for you fellas. That one, it looks like the link is correct now. So try it out. Let me know if that works. I'm gonna give it also to the players so we can all jump in here for the next match. Hey, thanks once again for the support, everybody.
Yep. I made it in just fine.
Great.
Connecting. There we go. All right,
let's get the players in here too then. This should be the Betadood versus Icecool. I got y'all, everybody. One moment. And then we're going to jump into it. Thanks for the support, everybody at home, as well as you fellas. Thank you, Ebonic Plague and Raph. I haven't said it the whole time, everybody, but don't forget to follow them. Ebonic Plague likes to stream here lots on Twitch, and also check them out on Twitter, Ebonic Plague BB, and check out Raph TX, and Raph_TX here on Twitch as well.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm
much love.
Doing a lot more on Twitch. I mean, it always kind of says League of Legends sometimes, but I play everything but fighting games essentially. Although I'll be playing some King of Fighters soon. Because 15 is a fun game. The PC version got a little bit of some things that need to be ironed out, but
sweet. You got to move to the back, by the way, Plague. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. I'm sorry.
No, all good. I just mentioned it now. That way we can make it easy for everybody. It looks like everybody got it in, so the new lobby should be good to go for everybody at home. Thanks for the wait, everyone.
All right, so it's on auto pass now.
Perfect. We're all in there. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate y'all. We're going to just keep on going. Losers quarterfinals going to start shortly. Betadood versus Icecool. If there's not already a skull bet, I'll make one for you guys. Oh, my God. We're at $418. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, DGF making that recent contribution of 110 was just awesome. Incredible. And then we had a couple of people hit those charity donations. Thank you, Smooth Grass and Sauce Boss for hitting those.
All right, let's get into it. The winner of this will face Euchre in the losers semifinals. We get must die. So we get the Susanoo theme. Susanoo is the boss here. It looks like Betadood's got to put on his protagonist hat. He's gonna have to work hard to make it through the sea of villains, trying to get back up there into top 3.
Ooh, must die. Every time. There we go. Betadood had during like the offline time for this, Betadood was like basically the guy to look at all points of the tournament, right? Like and was doing it with Ragna of all characters, which was like the crazy thing, right? Because like Ragna's not considered to be like the strongest character in the game or anything, right? Like he's good, don't get me wrong, but like it takes work. It really does.
Yeah. He is just like the BlazBlue equivalent of the regular guy.
Yeah, which is like a super powered version of a regular guy.
Yeah, but it's what you gotta do with. Like, you look at the grand finals, like, okay, here's this Ragna, okay, but Ragna with his sword, uppercutting, running forward, and then you're dealing with a character like Izanami that's flying around, doing all this crazy stuff. And I'm just gonna run up and punch you, and it's gonna work. And Betadood's making it work here against Icecool in his first round.
Trying to delay tech to maybe stop the pressure, but okay, they're finding the way out. So there's the RCs off the Inferno Divider. RCs to continue the pressure as well. We're right back where we started for Icecool, and oh yeah, tried to go for instant block just to be able to take pressure back, but unfortunately, you know, Betadood already had the structure ready. Oh yeah, the fuzzy, but unfortunately, if you're not combo enough fuzzy, you are punishable.
Yeah, it's tough too. In situations you have no abilities. So even if you hit that fuzzy, you can't really cancel anything. You don't have the spin dash or nothing. At least this time, gets the lightning activated. Nice IBs from Betadood. Now we're just trading IBs.
Mandatory. IBing 6B is mandatory versus this guy. Like if you're fighting a Susanoo and you do not IB 6B, you're just going to die. Oh, counter hit. Comes out.
And that was one hell of a GameStop trade.
Yeah, okay. You got me on that one. That one is definitely a GameStop trade for sure. See, can I end it right here? Get some of that life back. You know, Betadood has made the joke before that Ragna is a 12k life character, despite the fact that, like, you know, he is technically 10k, but like all that life regeneration.
Yeah, it adds up. I mean, we see that big time during like the overdrive, being devoured by darkness. Nice, cool. A little too far to get the full confirm, but still with a lot of abilities, a lot of pressure, a lot of life. Nice counter assault from Betadood's gonna take their turn. Icecool's gonna wait it out, try to see what they can do here. They're in the corner.
Oof, yeah, that was good. Just like patience right there. But oh, jump A is gonna be able to finish it off right there. And yeah, this is the nature of the game. You just gotta slow it down if you're gonna fight Betadood like this, because he's going to slow it down. You have to be ready to fight at that pace. Looks like Icecool is 100% okay with it. Okay, right here, and again the delay tech, but there's a perfect overdrive timing right there. If Ragna's 6Bs, excuse me, and you overdrive, he explodes, as you can tell right now, losing over almost half of his life, excuse me.
Oh, and try to do this 5A, but you gotta remember, you got Betadood with meter, with an uppercut ready to go. Finds the cross up. He's gonna take that life lead back. And a next hit with overdrive with 2C hitbox. Hits that hair is essentially a hitbox. This character goes through whatever. Nice punish. Astral available.
He's gonna get all this life back if he doesn't just straight up kill, which he will, of course,
yeah,
but
9,999 damage. It's optimal. 99,000, sorry. Finish the job.
You know, if you do a combo, it actually doesn't do max damage. Like, see that? It scales the astral, which is really funny.
It's always funny, right? But it is just the way to finish the job. It's when the final boss hits the special summon, you let it charge up too long, and then your reward, you gotta watch a cool cutscene. Or I mean, it's cool as like one of the original astrals is. They get so much more anime down the line, which is always funny when you look at the newer stuff compared to like first gen characters.
Yeah, I mean, Susanoo is the outlier where he's like he actually has like a really boring astral, which is really weird because like of the character. And he's like, you know, one of the newest outside of the Jubei, of course. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's interesting when you think about it now.
Yeah, it's got to keep that pressure going. Oh, but the crush trigger, no barrier on that one. So it's still going to be good damage is the problem right here. And okay, my spectator client slowed down. That's on me.
Yeah, I saw a little anger. But Icecool, ready for it either way. Gets the EA off of the overdrive. Has the DP unlock available at least, but that's not going to be enough to turn this around. We finds a hit though, counter in the air.
Ooh, yeah, nice block on the JA right there. That's actually kind of like a quick turnaround that you really need to be ready for. Okay, no instant block on Dead Spike. So Dead Spike, if you instant block it and Ragna runs forward, he actually is punishable by a few of the 5As in the game. So you really need to be paying attention to that. Wanted to punish with 6B, not gonna get it. There's the instant blocks. Oh, dirt kick. This is good damage.
Maybe he thought he was gonna try to advance a little further, but dirt kick doesn't extend hitbox like that. Step on him with the meter you got.
Christ, bro.
Whatever life he had left, the Sword of God just sliced through the rest of it. Icecool on the board, trying to turn this into a 1-1 after Betadood won that first game.
I knew it was going to be a lot of damage because the 6B starter is never not, but like, good lord.
And counter hit confirms, man.
That was 56% of Ragna's total health.
Okay.
There's the overdrive. Was probably hoping for that 6B again. Not going to get it as the 2A pressure comes back.
Finds a Gauntlet Hades. Standard corner combo. Gonna get more pressure here. Again, this is what you do against Susan. He doesn't have resources. There's no DP. There's all there's just counter assault and blocking. Big damage. Devoured by Darkness off the RC. Give me that life force. Betadood 1 round away from taking the set over Icecool and that Susanoo.
Yeah, and I mean, that was just a really strong decision right there. Get it, but I mean, right back at you with the anti-air, and we talk about how 3.5 is like an average damage in this game. Well, that's a lot versus Ragna since he only has the 10k. Trying to make some of that life back right here.
Okay, more standard pressure from Betadood. Gonna RC just to keep it going. There's the overdrive. Nothing punishable. But at least
the overhead. Oh,
overhead
he tried to overdrive it. He tried, but he was a bit too late on the input. Oh, TP gets safe jump right there, and there was no meter to cancel. Icecool completely at the mercy of Betadood right here. Not 100 meter though, so it's gotta have to make something else happen right here. TP comes out. Run up CP was maybe looking for Inferno Divider. No dice for Betadood. Got hit by the 5A crouching. The overhead comes out.
Opportunity.
Oh my god, there it is! The burst comes out! No, it actually connects!
It still worked. Now down to just one hit, and that's gonna hit the burial edge. Buries Susanoo, and Betadood takes it over Icecool.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Okay, so like Nightmare Edge is really, really strong at being able to catch anti-airs, right? It takes his hurt box and it lifts it up. It puts a hitbox way further down. That is basically that move's functions outside of the combo, right? It's to stop you from getting anti-aired. And Betadood using that to great effective right now. Great effectiveness right there, excuse me. Such a close one. Oh my goodness.
That was a fun one. That was a fun one. But that eliminates Icecool out of the tournament at 5th place alongside Arklancer. Betadood making it to loser semis where they will face Euchre a little bit later on. But we have our top 4 slated here for NLBC BlazBlue Central Fiction NLBC Online Edition number 101.
Yeah, so we are in 3 out of 5 territory now. This is all the stops. Well, I mean, grand finals is usually all the stops, so you definitely want that extra set for sure. No questions asked.
And if you do ask a question, we might answer it. We're not mean.
I am. I'm toxic.
Calm down. You're like you're a plushie, bro.
Yeah, true. You're right.
Oh gosh. So, grand finals, dude.
Winners finals.
Winners finals.
This is also a matchup that we have seen several times at this point between Monarch and BananaKen. now that the online tournament era has begun. or should I say restarted? I think because we're CF players were still playing in online tournaments when it was delay based, but like there's obviously been quite the resurgence with rollback. Monarch has been the well, I mean you've been making jokes about his tag, the king, as you will.
Not left the throne. I mean, this 2022 is Monarch's year right now.
Definitely.
BananaKen's been like making it competitive, and it's just see if they can usurp Monarch and take it over. But it's gonna be a heck of a match. 3 out of 5, like you said. Let's get into it with Kokonoe versus Lambda.
I believe the term is regicide. Yeah, okay, nice 2D to be able to stop it. Okay, just jumps out. Doesn't want to have to deal with mix-up afterwards, right? Ooh, I like that, but just gains space again. And okay, so every single time there has been a gravity well for Monarch, BananaKen has responded with a graviton. So, like, he doesn't need to move towards you because he will force you over there instead, kind of deal.
It's a fun way to dictate the match. You gotta be prepared for it. 'Cause your character will just fly across and be like, wait a minute. Right, there's the Speen, just hanging out in the sky.
Counter assault off the 2B right there. That's a good counter assault point, quite honestly.
How do you feel about this being a grand final song? It's like
I think it's hilarious.
Less than a minute long.
Luckily this time it's only winners finals, so maybe that'll be okay.
Winners finals. I'm sorry. I keep saying grand finals for some reason.
It's on the brain.
It is like a grand finals, honestly, between both these players. Mm-hmm. Nice speed, getting the hit with the graviton. Gonna just go into Super Bowl.
Okay, what's the mix-up though off this? It was J2C, but still, yeah. Oh, yeah, and then the overhead off the 6B. You did not know it was coming because the Super Ball covered Kokonoe.
Oh no, pixel life, but just didn't bury through, and Banana takes that first round.
It's very rare to see a true chip kill in BlazBlue for the reason that barrier exists in this game. Your ability to negate chip is its own resource. You're not taking away bar that you use for RCs like Guilty or anything like that, right? So normally people are just willing to use it with impunity, but right there it looks like Monarch just forgot to just turn it on.
I mean, you're worried about the left, right, up, down.
True.
So it might happen. Oh, run up, just stroll up on the scooter into the 6B. BananaKen with a dominant lead here into the Super Bowl. We're gonna mix it up again. We've got to guess. It's a throw. Right, you thought it was a mix-up. It was just a grab.
And what's really funny is that started off of one of the overheads that people make a lot of jokes about because it is kind of slow, right? But in BlazBlue, we have this ongoing meme about if the opponent has an overhead where you spin the weapon that they overhead you with, it's unblockable. Because people aren't blocking Jin overhead, people aren't blocking Kokonoe overhead. And earlier we were talking about how Monarch was basically the guy you could just never open up. Well, I guess it's possible, I mean, it may be rollback, but it is still online, right?
That's right. And just because, oh man, people are gonna react. You know what they're gonna react? They're gonna react when they get hit. They can be like, oh my god, how could I not block that? But hey. Especially with like a 2-hit overhead that you can confirm off like that, it's like I would just be throwing that out all day. But a quick thank you, 10 of Clubs gifting 5 subs. Really appreciate you, 10, who is it of herself, an amazing supporter of the channel or mod and all that, even giving out of their pocket. That's awesome.
Well, I mean, 10 of those subs are looking at a great winners final so far. The overdrive getting basically negated here by Monarch, forcing it, but okay, there's the spin, as you'd like to say. That's what she says, right? So down here, have to deal with the wheel. And then, I like this. So keeping the offensive pressure just far enough away that Kokonoe can't use like Super Ball or counter assault or any of those other reversal options, right? Yeah. So Monarch was just able to stay away and not have to deal with that. And you notice that BananaKen died with almost 100 meter because if he tried to use any of it, it would have been completely ineffectual and killed him.
Mm-hmm. You see all the time Monarch really good at just setting up situations where it's like You know you can't. You want to counter assault. It just doesn't work. Counter hit on the 5C. Tech 4, nice block on the overhead. And the air throw Tech 2, Monarch's defense on display. Now getting their turn.
Oof, yeah, counter hit right there. That means a free full combo. Was trying to take the burst on that one. Overdrive does get activated for BananaKen, and so this means pressure time. BananaKen has to make this overdrive work because last time, the previous overdrive did not get a whole lot. 3C counter hit is good damage. Even mid-screen, it's still going to be good.
And the side swap, yep. Into the super ball as well. Yeah, this is a great outcome. Into a regular hit. The ball's still in play, so yeah, BananaKen sets it up. Has to go for the throw, but you still got to block because it's just so active.
Have you ever been plus on throw tech in a game that's not under Night and Birth?
Play BlazBlue. So you too can be under losing your turn after successfully breaking a throw. Okay, teleport goes other side. BananaKen still trying to figure their way in. There's the punchy punch, but Monarch with the quick hit into the OD. He's gonna spend time to go back to mid screen.
Unfortunately, could not kill off it because the overdrive did end just at about that time. So, I mean, BananaKen could make something happen. Still having OD available. I mean, unfortunately, at this point, you're just forced to use like some form of burst to just get back. Although there is a chance that you might not get to use it. The teleport does come back out, and Monarch completely ready. Was immediately dashing the second that Graviton got activated.
That was good. It was just just that spacing and the patience there for Monarch, knowing that BananaKen's the one that has to move forward, and you just paying attention without sticking anything out gives you the time to just react accordingly and plays to Monarch's strengths. We're up tied 1-1 in winners finals. This is best of 3, or first of 3. So to make it to grand finals, both players to win 2 anti-air overhead. We got those.
And I mean, that's going to be full damage into setup right here. One setup that Kokonoe cannot do much about either because of the Spike Chaser being so far away. And I mean, you can tell that that's how Monarch's been trying to structure a lot of the Oki, is just to be just far enough away that if BananaKen has 15 meter, it won't be usable, right?
Yeah. So playing to the character's strength and uniqueness, so that's always fun. And now we're back to the situation as Monarch is just chilling with the gravity, just waiting it out, and just like, I ain't got to do nothing. Big showing.
Catching BananaKen out just about every avenue. The overdrive does come out at this point. This, I guess, could be considered a hero's overdrive.
Hero overdrive, okay.
Yeah.
At least not the worst. Since you don't lose all that resource, gets a small hit, overhead blocked.
Wow, no cancel on the 6B, just straight to the grab.
We got active flow for BananaKen, so we're getting so much of that burst back. The way this goes, it could have been the biggest hero overdrive in the history of history.
Still on, nice block on the overhead. You know, the Super Ball was not completely obscuring the vision of BananaKen's Kokonoe, so at the very least, you know, Monarch can react to something he can see, but there it is. Yeah, caught from full screen by the 4D. Immediate recognition and immediate capitalization by Monarch. And then, y'all, shout outs to Spooky for donating the $10 extra right here on the direct contribution. Let's go. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's 428 in that match arena. Thank everybody playing a big part of it. There's the big spin! Getting right in neutral. Like, we're tired of playing neutral. I want to spin.
Yeah, Megiddo Fire just coming in at the perfect time. And actually jumping over the 2B, but unfortunately not finishing the combo. That was actually really good by BananaKen to use the 5B as a way to jump over something. It does low crush at a specific time, so.
The superior ball coming back.
There's too much scaling to kill off this.
Pressure. Hey! Cute.
Hey, you know, I mean,
go ahead.
When your throws are getting teched over and over again, you just, you start to mix in the throw bait, right? The jump 2C.
Yeah, we have plenty of fun ways to kind of feint it, right? People sometimes just whiff their 5A, go for a grab. Sometimes they'll just go for those jumps, like BananaKen with those big buttons. But now that throw from Monarch, getting some good damage here. Kokonoe into pressure. There's overdrive available. I don't know if we're going to see it from BananaKen trying to get out of here, but
patience. Remains stoic right there. Yeah, stalwart defense, blocking pretty much every overhead there. And the teleport is actually going to get blown up. But thanks to the Graviton, it actually made it so he couldn't convert off of it.
And you see that beautiful overdrive threw the 4D into a punish with the 3C. Absolutely mental of a decision into the Super Ball pressure.
And there's so much Super Ball right here because it is an overdrive version Super Ball, which means it stays a lot longer, having a lot more attacks, but beautiful 6A timing!
Okay, gets out of the combo though. This is good for BananaKen, who's gonna have a burst available soon if they play their cards right into an overdrive. Tech 5A. We're scrapping, we're Super Balling. Next hit for either player. Oh my goodness.
Probably gonna have to block right here. Yeah, I was looking for the burst and Monarch knew it, but the jump 2C is gonna make it happen.
That was just a crouch block. It wasn't even trying to whiff a throw, it was just sitting there, just like waiting it out. But you know, sometimes you sit down, you just get bonked.
Yeah, that was, I think that was one of the craziest things that we learned about Kokonoe before we figured out like the, you know, being able to do like straight up unblockables and whatnot, is that J2C is an overhead. Mm-hmm. So it's like, we were just like, what?
It's just funny too, in this game it's like, rule of thumb is like, okay, if they're in the air, let's block overhead, but then you have characters that just end up sliding from out of the sky, and you're like, well, I guess I just get hit low from an airborne character, sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's not knowledge checks in fighting games. It's always a key thing you always gotta know about. But I don't need knowledge to know that BananaKen is up 2-1 in this set in Winners Finals. One win away from making it to Grants.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Nope.
Level 1.
Back at it.
Action.
Monarch's gonna have to change a few things up. Gonna have to be able to deal with BananaKen a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, already going to the air to airs. That's actually something we hadn't seen too much of. I think in the first game we did see a little bit more of it, but it was mostly just the drive normals, right? But air to airs is actually going to be able to combat the graviton happening at the same time, unlike the drive normals, right? Because at the very least you're like a walking hitbox at that point.
Mm-hmm. Man, it's like that was 30 in-game seconds. You know what? Nothing happened. I love it.
Sometimes it's like that, you know.
I love
30
it so
in-game
much.
seconds, and people are just defending because this game really rewards proper defense. So people really like lab it out as much as possible, right?
For sure. First significant hit goes to BananaKen. 50 seconds on the clock. Already got some good damage. The pressure's on. Super Bowl available if they need it to keep the pressure going.
I gotta commend that RC right there from Monarch, basically saving his ass because of in the middle of like the lightning rod and needed to RC to save himself. And the explosion actually connecting on the DP, but then just does it again. Zero fear.
And got a counter hit too, so that's really big. It's gonna at least get some damage. You gotta watch out though. BananaKen with a lot of bar. Opportunity with the block on this overhead from Monarch. Finally see a block, really good block from Banana as he flies off.
So I've seen Twitter clips of this. BananaKen post Twitter clips. Yeah, that's just a straight up guard break. You actually can't get out of that. And then the no attack combo right here. Big drop. You just did 6D on wake up, excuse me?
8 seconds. If overdrive comes out for either player, just freeze the time down just a little bit. There's overdrive from BananaKen. Time is frozen, but the spin!
Oh my god, we almost saw a match go to time.
It's just how amazing both these players are. Their defense is out of this world. Their respect for each other they will disrespect when they have to, but they know how strong each other is.
Yeah, we see like disrespect is a rarity so far. Like we see a lot of very little Abare. Excuse me, not a lot of, but very little Abare. And so we just see a lot of down backing in guard strings, right? Like there's no 2As here. There's no nothing. You just, okay, hold on. I'm just gonna wait. I can find a way out. Hold on. Mm-hmm. And it's just this. Like,
It's just this.
I'm very surprised there's no instant blocking. And yeah, okay, so BananaKen finally recognized, like, wait, there's not an instant block. There's not a barrier. I'm gonna crush trigger here.
Of course. It's full steam ahead. No, it's just everything. Okay, patience there. Monarch, just all the blocks finally pays off, and you like to see it. Defense getting rewarded here. There's the pressure. The block on how to RC. Nice check from BananaKen. The jump A. Everything coming up. Banana.
Definitely looking like a right banana for sure. But double DP on that one, and then there's the overhead. Not close enough to the corner to get a combo, but there's the overdrive. Gravitons are going to be real powerful right now. And so is that Super Ball.
Nice backdash.
Backdash out, yeah. I mean, that's one of the strengths of being a Mirakumo, right? Is you have that ability.
The
low gets opened up.
Chance. Biggest chance Monarch has to stay alive in Winners Finals. Gets the meaty, gets the overhead blocks. Double overhead blocked again.
And then the snipe out there, Isoropia.
Look at the snipe.
Look at that snipe. And then Monarch staying alive right there on the 2D. Catching the jump out. You know, I mean, there has been a lot of fuzzy jumping, a lot of backing in the corner, and very little that Monarch has been able to do about it so far. Finally showing at least one of the stronger answers.
This is the cleanest round start they've had. Goes with the low slide, makes the space again, but the teleport.
Oh my god!
What? Oh my god! Set up the slow fireball, and it just catches Banana on the back end.
And then, oh, and again, the same thing! Hold on, is this a, hold on, is that a learned response? Is that a studied idea? I gotta think about that for Monarch for a minute, because that just won him the game on a perfect twice.
Oh my god. It's like, they're not gonna do it twice. I could get behind them, it's no Oh.
Yeah, so Spike Chaser comes out where she summons it. So the Graviton does not make it come further forward, right? So you actually make it like this impenetrable wall of a hitbox, and you have Lambda shoot through it. So like she's completely safe from you, and you're teleporting directly into it.
You cannot follow her past the field of death. And you saw what happened when BananaKen tried. Okay, burst out of Monarch. Again, early bursts are very much appreciated in a game like BlazBlue. You add a lot of scraps, get momentum back, and at least get it back for the second game. But Banana with the big hit, the big start, and this is scary for Monarch. Has to block over it, which they did, but they're still under pressure.
Yeah, there's the block on the jump 2C again. But overhead of Monarch's own. Tried to get the side swap, but just barely missed. Kokonoe looked to be just a little bit too high up. Go for the 4D. BananaKen not reacting. Oh, but yeah, there it is. 6C. Remember, it is put invulnerable, specifically on frame 4, so good call out.
So live. Active flow available for BananaKen. Gets to 5A. With the meter, should be enough to finish it with the Super Ball. And BananaKen back on match point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if Super Ball wasn't going to kill there, it had an entire combo to go, so.
So if you're Monarch, you know you can handle it. You know you can bring this back a little bit. Oh, stood back up into the spin.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's a very poorly timed stand-up. Unfortunate. Gonna go for it. And finally, the grab. There has not been a lot of grabs out of BananaKen, and I think that is by design. I think he's trying to save it as much as possible. Got the, okay, got the 2D.
Try to get like an air reset after that. BananaKen just kind of wait and block and sit him back down.
Okay, that's intentional. It's intentional. He did it twice right there when the Graviton was out.
This time, Spike Chaser did not chase and get a response. Okay, air overdrive. Yep. Very nice. Hold this big spin, more damage in the neutral. And now we have a good position here as the anti-air though comes up from Monarch. Wait a minute. Getting some momentum, taking their turn. There's no meter here or burst for BananaKen to get out of the pressure.
Yeah, goes for the yeah, I tried to go for the roll catch right there, but BananaKen knew that a blue beat would allow them to tech out, so Monarch ended the blue beat early and just left.
Good escape.
And this is the time where you just kind of sit back and try to stay out of both Super Ball range and burst and overdrive range, right? And that's what Monarch is going to try to do as much as possible, but eventually he might have to go in. Yeah.
They tried it. The blocks from BananaKen too strong. Gets out of the gravity just about. No, never mind. Just happy to sit here and block. Has teleport. Oh my god.
It's got the full conversion off of it too. I mean, 100-meter overdrive, Super Ball.
Right. Has another super on deck with the damage.
That was I was about to say that was so smart from BananaKen to back up and just go for Gatling and then react to burst, right? Because if you're if you're further away, you can still get the super if they don't burst, and if you're further away and they do burst, you're outside of range. So that was a really good call out, but the reaction actually ended up not being there fully. Still ended up getting the throw, but that's a W regardless. BananaKen, I'm sure, will take at least that much.
Yeah. I just like the decision there, going for the Gatling, get the freeze gun. You saw the burst with the Graviton there, and BananaKen's like, well, there's only one way this can go. So excellent stuff. That puts them in grand finals with the 3-2 set down to the last game. Excellent match between both of them, but only one player can be in the winner's side grand finals, and that's going to be BananaKen Kokonoe.
Okay, well that means the king is showing a crack on the crown, if you will, at this point. Monarch in losers, and we're gonna find out who fights him. Betadood, Euchre. And I can't stress enough, Euchre has been playing out of his goddamn mind.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. So it's like we're gonna see like a player that's really on the come up with Euchre, who like has been a big supporter of online BlazBlue for a long time, hosts their own events too, is doing a lot of good stuff there and competes all the time is when they can. So happy to see them make it this far, but now they're going up against one of the titans of North American BlazBlue. So it's gonna be one hell of a match to see the the classic canon rival battle, Ragna versus Hazama.
Wheel of fate is turning.
And we got the proper song to go with it. Nightmare Fiction. Let's do it.
Yeah, oh, the chain just barely stopping that Blood Scythe. I mean, that was if that chain was maybe a second earlier, that Blood Scythe would have fatal countered and would have been real bad. But I mean, hey, you want to talk about counter hits? Euchre's gonna get the side swap back into the corner though, right here.
Hey, so really quick, sorry to interrupt, fellas. I just wanted to let you all know that the signups for the next month's event are open. I put them in the chat a bit ago, but I'll put them there again. If you guys are interested in coming back next week and showing us even more of what you got, then please don't forget to register or just check the announcements channel on the Discord where the link is available for you. And thanks a lot, everybody, for supporting tonight. Enjoy the rest.
I think I will sign up for that after we're done here today.
Oh yeah, I'm sure seeing all this good BlazBlue, you're like, when I'm ready, oh watch out for Mr. Top 8 himself.
I'm wearing the medal right now. I never take it off. I never take it off.
Going nuts. Euchre just on top of everything. Took that first round handily already with a good momentum here against Betadood. 2C again? Oh my god. Who are you?
You're talking about Euchre being on top of it, and you're exactly right. But the one thing that has actually caused Euchre to take some damage on this so far has been that he went for an air throw. It got throw tech, and he got hit by it after the throw tech, which is shades of the winner set. That is the only couple of things so far that has really killed Euchre.
Oh my gosh. Great confirm. Going back into the corner off the side swap. We're going to go to a last hit scenario. Even with overdrive, this needs anything. 5-8 does it, but not enough. Wait a minute.
Big drop right now. Counter Assault is available for Betadood as well as Inferno Divider RC. So yeah, okay, there it is finally. And just back rolls to get out of there. The jump 2D and the pressure back on right now. Euchre, again, just in full control of the match. And I like that he just sat there and waited for the chain to come back. He was at 0 chains. He stopped. He didn't press a single button. He didn't move an inch. Got his chains back and then he just immediately hit the gas. Right there, Betadood tried to press on a plus frame attack and just got blown up for it.
That was just, I love the RC. I love going into the 6B after that. Just getting like the ankle kick and then just keeping that pressure on. Again, Euchre's decision making, stellar at this point. It's been working out really well for them. This is the final 2 out of 3 set of the tournament here. So Euchre just needs one more to eliminate Betadood and get into the money with that. Get into at least 3rd place. Taking a second here at Character Select to think about where we have come. And I saw it earlier, but man, I know we talked about another person over 100 months of support to the channel. Oscarai with what, 108 Aeons.
Ooh, that's a long time.
Team Spooky, that is insane. So thank you for the subs, Oscarai, and everyone else who's supporting. You all are amazing.
Rebel 1. Action.
All right, game number 2 right here.
Okay, good barriers here for Betadood. No whiff punish on the 2C, but at least gets Betadood in to go get some pressure going.
Oh man, just a hair too high for 5C to connect right there, because that would have been a full confirm for Betadood. Not the throw on this one though.
Hazama makes the best sounds when he's getting beat up. Okay, the 2A pressure and to the throw. This is Betadood turning everything back around with the meter here. Should be able to finish the job pretty easy.
Devoured by darkness. Easy. And yeah, Euchre not opting the hero burst, but opting to end on 69 meter. Very nice. Right there.
Rebel 2.
Right,
Yeah, that was in complete control for Betadood right there. I mean, like, just the pressure. And, you know, we talk about the character is not going to mix you up, like, in with some crazy stuff, but he's definitely going to put you in such a pressure situation that you start to be like, I'm tired of this, I need to press buttons, and then you press buttons at the wrong time.
Yeah, this is a game where it doesn't behoove you. It's okay just to sit there and block. You know, you don't get put into, like, some sort of scary situation. There's no risk gauge. You can barrier as you need. Oh my god, Betadood with the big hit with the Gauntlet Hades. Nice knockdown here too.
Look at all the life that Betadood got back. It's the throw. This should very well do it.
The TRM, yeah, not giving any burst rate for Euchre. And there's enough meter.
Oh, are you not gonna get the meter? Oh, you did. Okay. I wasn't 100% sure that he was gonna get that last bar on the Nightmare Edge, but got it. So okay.
Yeah, that last little hit, just perfect for 1 point of meter. Man, Euchre ran away with the first one, and what Betadood does the second game just turns that back around. Jeez. There's no calling this. Both.
I mean, yeah, because that was a complete turnaround. It was a completely different match. Like, it looked like Euchre had complete control of the first game. Betadood definitely had complete control of the second game. Like, unfortunately, just a bit too far for the crouching confirm, but gonna get the overhead, and that's a burst immediately right there for Euchre.
Okay, nice block from Betadood. Even better block from Euchre off the Gauntlet Hades, but
Yeah, unfortunate drop there from Euchre ended up leading into the teleport chain getting blown up, and not a real combo there. Euchre, unfortunately, not holding to tech, and I mean, yeah, you're trying to delay tech sometimes, but no, okay.
The
waited for that burst like 6 years.
Yeah, and you still gotta punish no matter how high you go. Come back down. Euchre trying to even this up a bit. Hey, nice, I like that. Kind of get the whiff throw. Trying to hit it with that 6C. Start something out big. Cross by the corner. Nice counter hit. Doesn't get a full confirm, but at least gets out of the corner.
Yeah, probably had the 2C there just to get more height so the chain would get a higher level, but, you know, didn't do it. Unfortunate. He's got to be able to keep that control back into it. Caught it. Gonna be able to get a full confirm off this? Absolutely.
All right. RC.
Oh.
2C?
Yeah, just a bit too high
That's
up.
fine. That's fine. Gets extra hit. Euchre match point.
Yeah, we are back into it at 3, you're right. Match point here for Euchre. Trying to eliminate the main character of BlazBlue. Oh, full conversion.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. I think he got crossed up on his own input.
Yeah, it's fine though. He gets a 5A. He gets another little hit. It
Let's talk
adds
about
up.
crossing up.
Alright, back down we go. Nice patience here. Betadood just biding his time. But Euchre getting more clean hits. Into the corner you go. Extra credit.
Lockdown here. Yeah, I was trying to bait out a DP. Okay.
Good luck on the 5A. Good respect of it.
Yeah, really wanted that anti-air.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's damage.
Isn't that what we always
That
say?
was-
Throw tech and then Euchre gets hit?
Yeah, it seems to be the case every single time. Nice. Yeah, just delay tech long enough that the 5D would end up being a detriment to your Betadood at that point.
Throw tech again.
Okay, this time he blocked. Yeah, I think he's too afraid of now.
The catch on the back dash didn't get a full confirm. Betadood gets 5'8". Has to win this round to stay alive. OD's OD and the punish? Are you kidding me?
Beautiful time for the OD. Betadood, however, taking away the burst resource from himself. He has to make it happen here. I mean, Active Flow is obviously going to help if he can get it, but Euchre's going to get burst back first.
Yeah, it's true. Last game, last round, both players. Overhead
Euchre
conversion.
actually connecting? That hasn't happened yet. Oh, was looking for the reset on this one. He's just going to take full damage here, though. Wow, really not pressing a single button, 6B, and that's plus, yeah. Really got to watch out for that.
5A. Goes a low option. Nice blocks from Betadood. And good luck on the cross up, too. Okay. Euchre's throwing everything out. Nice 5A again. Just never not ready for that. Wait a minute.
What?
Hell yeah.
That hit? They don't call it Jesus kick for nothing.
Okay, caught him with the stagger 5A. More damage here. You're good with the burst. And Betadood's about to get his. Nice safe jump. Pressure's on. Euchre's waiting to get out. Has to be careful though.
It's 2A
Override.
time. Oh, the throw! Okay, card cancel on the throw. That was so good right there, yeah. You should always try to card cancel into barrier if you can.
The punish,
Yeah.
5C whip.
RC, yeah, get some of that life back, get all that corner character, get all that damage, because this is big, especially due to that active flow. The backdash right there gets caught. Euchre called out. The burst just did not come back in time, and Betadood makes it happen.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Like I always like lose my mind whenever Ragna players go for like air dash cross up uppercut, but that was just like hard read, deep, just jump like in the corner. You can't cross up like that. It was just the air dash DP caught Euchre out, and Betadood eliminates Euchre at 4th place. Betadood making the top 3, where they will face Monarch. But please give it up to Euchre. Please, please, please. Big all the love to Euchre, who fought amazing, starting in losers of top 8 all the way to losers semis with that amazing Hazama. So that is an incredible run for them so far. Unfortunately, they couldn't make it forward, but damn, that was good.
Sweet. Hey, so
Almost took out
fellas,
Betadood.
really quick, sorry to interrupt. Before the 3 out of 5 matches, since we have 2 3 out of 5 matches in a row, I'm just remaking the lobby. I'm gonna give you the link in the commentary spot first. Just jump in there, make sure it works okay, and then if you guys can get in, then I'll bring in the guys. Otherwise, I'll restart it.
Okay, cool.
Let me know if it works okay.
I failed to connect to Rim. So.
Okay, I gotta remake. I guess I have to remake every time that I do this method. Okay, got you. So give me just a second, fellas. In the meantime, everybody at home, thanks to all of you. We have an astronomical prize pool, $420 and change. You can still support and help out the homies tonight if you want to, help keeping things amazing for them at home. Check out the match arena if you're able to. Check out all the goodies on the sidebar, the page, all the codes and everything else. And again, thanks for all the support. As soon as the lobby is remade, everybody, we're gonna jump into the losers final, and then I will pay out your skull bets for the losers semifinal. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Yeah, we're at 428, 85 of hopeful 500. I would love to get to 500 at this point. There are still sponsorship quests. Unfortunately, there's no free codes anymore because you guys killed it. Thank you so much on that. But yeah, you can also get merch from Spooky or NYC Furby. There's a lot of ways to be able to sit down and to donate here. You can do it directly, of course, as well.
Yeah, everyone in chat who's been making this night incredible. Thank you all so much. We've had just an incredible amount of matches, and we're getting down to the nitty gritty. 2 more matches, potential 3 more sets, depending on how it goes. But this is a fated match between these two. They've played before between Betadood and Monarch, but it was a testament to Monarch's defense as Betadood struggled to really kind of crack him open. So it was just really Betadood doing his best to at least get some incremental damage going from there. But, Monarch, again, just showing how much a strong defense can really help push you to that next level in BlazBlue. We'll see what Betadood maybe changed along the lines to this point, see what they can do here.
Cool.
And
So try it out now, fellas. By the way, the link should be okay for you guys. Let me know if that works. And so I'll give it to the players, and we'll get started with the losers final. Thank you so much, everybody. Y'all are all awesome. This has been another very fun one tonight for BlazBlue. As a reminder, I mentioned this before, but the link is available for you guys to enter for next week's event. Just check the announcements channel, or just let me know if you need it in the chat. I'll hook it up again, all right? In the meantime, the new code, okay, looks like you guys are in here, which is perfect. I'm going to go ahead and send this to the players, all right? New code. Yep.
I remembered this time at least.
No worries, we're all good, all right? So losers finals coming up is going to be Monarch versus Betadood. Let me just get done the code, and then we'll be good to go, everybody.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's just like you were talking about, Ref. Like, it was, the previous set was very, very difficult for Betadood to even open up Monarch. And I mean, that's been hard for a lot of people, for sure, in this entire tournament, not just Betadood. And at Frosty's as well, and at the previous NLBC that had CF, right? Like, so it's no surprise, and especially now, like with the character with like Ragna, like it can be even more hard fought to open somebody up with that kind of mix-up game.
So we've seen. I mean, this is the most I've seen Monarch get thrown, right? So like at this point, it's like okay, the defense maybe a little shakier than normal, but people are putting enough pressure on them that it forces that situation. Let's see if Betadood can push that and make it really count. Because it's going to rely a lot on these, like, being able to get these throws to at least start opening up how he can get more hits in. So I'm curious. We're about to get to it. This is 3 out of 5. Losers finals. Winner of this will face BananaKen in Grand. So we're going to see how it goes as we get the classic original version of Rebellion. I'm all for it. Let's get to it. I hope you all are ready, folks.
Back to that 3 out of 5. So at the very least, there's a chance of adaptation. Maybe a glimmer of hope on the offensive pressure to be able to crack the defense here. But I mean, hey, we've already got one crack in the crown, right? What's another at this point? You know, that's a hairline fracture. It might get worse.
The wheel of fate is turning.
I didn't know crowns work like that, but okay, good to know.
Hey, look, I'm just hopeful is what I am.
6A frame trap. Interesting. Upper body involved. Oh, there's a punish and immediate burst on that, so Monarch not wanting to give up any ground.
Yeah, the classic. Try to use Hell's Fang just to be able to get past the gravity well, but unfortunately, you know, Monarch already completely ready. Okay, just taking the turn back. Oh, but missing the throw, and then missing the air throw again into the air unblockable.
Okay, a little scary there. Monarch can get the side swap. Nice damage too. 3K's a lot when you only got 10K available.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be if he's getting that life back, but, you know, when you're in this situation where you get opened up by the overhead, and then, okay, another overhead coming out, not going to be able to do much off it, though. Oh, and another head.
Empty jump gets checked with the 2A. That should be the route for Monarch pretty well. But again, a testament to their patience. They saw the jump, they blocked. They saw the land, they just waited. They pressed in between because it wasn't a throw, and Monarch takes that first round.
Empty jump throw right there. That's the kind of stuff that you got to get out just to, like, you know, empty jump low, empty jump throw. You gotta start making them think that you're gonna safe jump like you always do, and then you pull something else out. Oh yeah, take all that pressure back. If they're just gonna keep blocking, look how much life that Betadood got back on block. Like,
I mean, if you're Monarch, he's fine. He's like, okay, I didn't get really opened up. I got a chance here now that I blocked so well out of the corner. And you got a little bit of meter too, so I mean, the hits can mean a lot. But Betadood now can just afford to play a little bit more patient.
Yeah, and big hit right here. Active flow, so all this is going to do extra damage. You have overdrive, you got meter, next hit. Oh, tried to overdrive through the overhead. Not going to get it. Was looking for the burst.
Oh, no!
And because they were looking for the burst, Monarch reacted with the air throw. Going to try to finish it off with this overdrive right here. One legacy edge.
Oh.
One super.
Okay, nothing more from it, but still a lot of damage. And now you got the life lead if you're Monarch. The blocks are good on the RC. Avoids the second gauntlet. Hades, are you kidding me? Just like that? Getting a punish even? Oh my god, yeah. There's your ankles getting sliced through with the saw blade. Monarch, game 1.
Yeah, letting go of barrier right there. The death of Betadood on that one. But I mean, you were running out of barrier. Probably didn't want to have to keep dealing with the possibility of going into danger state, I'd assume. We are.
The
Next
wheel
game.
of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Okay, yeah, easy EA. That's basically guaranteed at that point if you properly react. Like if you react late, there's a chance that no, but it seemed like it was a pretty proper reaction right there from Monarch. Mike Chaser comes out, but oh, okay, and he's gonna be able to get a knockdown off this. Finally found a time to just be able to move forward, and there was no instant block on that dead spike, so Betadood could run forward with impunity. And again,
catches the backdash, nice.
The air confirm as well.
And now how do you follow that up? You followed it up with you thought. Nice tech though. And a good punish here. It's gonna let Monarch get this corner carry.
On the overhead right here, it was just regular dash through, so that overdrive's not going to do as much, but you ran out of the gravity well.
Ooh, overdrive, getting a punish
Overdrive.
here. Yeah, I like that. Gets a max
5P punish.
Great damage too. Has a super available. Ooh.
There it is.
Into the
EA.
EA. Beautiful. Half
active flow
Ragna's
EA.
life. Like that.
Rebel 2. Action.
Yeah, again, the TK super comes back into play again, just to max the damage out. You don't get the 3C off a regular super, but another overhead catching Betadood. He is just not privy right now to the overheads.
Yeah, it's like point blank too. Just literally run up to Ragna's face, go for this funky overhead, and now Betadood back in the corner, just waiting it out as best they can. Runs forward, but Monarch just again not pressing. finally gets opened up. It's gonna be some damage, and at least Betadood getting a little bit of life back.
I was maybe trying to jump out or something because it's got opened up, and then the same thing right there. Was expecting it to just be the end of the pressure. Counter hit.
There's a hit. Didn't get confirmed though. Try to maybe add more pressure. Wasn't ready for it to connect.
There's the counter assault. Just try and get away. Yeah, and almost none of these dead spikes are getting instant blocked. And finally, a Gauntlet Hades actually connects. Hey, one more hit could very well do it for Betadood.
Double jump
Looking
again.
for that counter assault. Yeah.
Yep, just ready
That
for
double jump
it.
is-
Time. Just there it is though. Actually went away with it. And now you have Monarch trying to make this big comeback. Finds a 4D into the chaser and just back playing the safe zoning game. With like I like the 5As. Throw out a little something that's not crazy. Maybe bait him into jumping.
Oh.
Speaking of jumps though, punishes the 2D. Betadood on the board with a round.
Rebel 3.
Yeah. A lot more starting to work, and I mean, like that was really good positioning right there to be able to just get the jump C, because that was a punish, like you said, on the 2D. And positioning could make or break a lot of things, for sure, especially when there are dead zones in the Murakumo projectiles. Okay, yeah, Monarch said no more of this.
His usage of that special, the nail, is just incredible. The timing of it is just, because it's a move that it's invulnerable at the start, but it's not when it's active. But the timings of it is just so perfect.
There it is again, no IB on any of the dead spikes. Actually, to be quite honest with you, Monarch doesn't opt to IB almost ever, it looks like. Just kind of just blocks, right? I guess it makes sense. There's an inherent risk in letting go of the guard input for a couple of seconds just to do it again, right? So.
Okay. Oh, right over. There's the burst. Yeah. Even though Monarch loses the life lead, could have lost a lot more overhead.
Oh, no. Had been starting to block a lot of those up until that point, but Monarch did not give up on the option. Despite that, is going to keep it going.
Gotta be careful though. There's an overdrive ready for Betadood. So any wrong move will get blown up. Betadood just, again, easy safe pressure.
Yeah, try to go for the 2C with pressure. Okay. Yeah, just got past the gravity well, but unfortunately, there's only 9 seconds left. I mean, he's got to make something happen right now. Hey, he's probably going to have to overdrive, yeah. It's really unfortunate, but what you got to do. Overdrive's going to extend it for a few more seconds. And, I mean, hey, if you can, like, just regain life back instead of, like, actually getting a hit, you... Oh, well, speak of the devil!
And that is enough to take it with the time up. We finally see the rare and the rarest of rare, the BlazBlue time over.
Oh, and just when he needed it most, Gauntlet Hades actually connecting for the second time this set. Incredible.
Oh my god, wait, hey, it is the tried and true. No, if no one got me, Gauntlet Hades may get me.
Maybe. Alright, back to character select is Monarch.
Lambda 11.
Okay, just took a time to think about it rather than to change characters, which, you know, we have not seen the switch back to S at any point recently, so I would have been more surprised to see S, actually.
I would be too. I mean, no matter the odds, no matter what's happened, Dave, and I like it, committal to the the newer character compared to the S. Take your lumps, get your experience. That's the way you forge your character into greatness.
Oh, I mean, it's definitely felt like he has been forged through greatness at this point, but Betadood, I mean, has come back from just what seemed like a very impossible uphill at the very beginning of this whole thing.
It's both players are working hard, but it's like there is no way to overstate how much Betadood has to do in so many matches, and he's so capable and able to make it happen. It is just nothing short of incredible.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you have to just commend the straight up patience, right? Because, like, he understands he just is not going to open you up with the regular stuff. But eventually, you will hang yourself. And so that's where the patience comes in. That's where he's been getting a lot of the damage in the previous times, And I mean, here, we're seeing it finally with JD. That's about the most, like, hardest react to thing that this character probably has. Because, I mean, you're reacting to Gauntlet, you're reacting to everything else. I mean, you're seeing it right there, right? Like...
That was 3 overheads in a row. You had the 6B, you had the 2 Gauntlet Hades. Monarch is just solid like Gibraltar.
I like it. I like that a lot, actually.
Okay, cross it blocked. More pressure here from Betadood, but finally gets the RC open up. That should be the round, no problem. So that's the extra little layer on top of Gauntlet Hades, RC air dash into jump C. Betadood carrying the momentum from the last game and gets a punish, but no full combo.
Yay? No, wow, it was just enough time. Okay. This is way better, because now you're going to get that much closer to active flow. And you get that 3.9k at the same time.
Hey, it's a grab, nice. It's not a option Monarch goes to a lot, but it's rare enough that it will catch people, no problem.
Yeah, and I mean, that's by design, right? Like, is you want to kind of sprinkle that stuff in there. You don't want it too much, because then they'll be ready for it. And now, you know, because of that, Betadood just, unfortunately, could not defend throughout that entire thing right there.
Yeah, and it's tough. Being in this situation is always like, it's scary. We've seen how Betadood gets the crack opens when he's got Monarch in the corner, and the same says for Monarch when it's his turn.
Ooh,
Nice
the air
conversion again, yeah. Keep it going.
That life back. Oh, I think that was meant to be 60, but I could be wrong.
I like it though.
Oh no, it's back. There's
I
the
like
dead
the
spike,
rub
yeah,
up,
trying to
big
catch the jump out.
Oh, the drop though. It's gonna get a punish here from Monarch. Who's
The
gonna get
reset.
Yeah. Get your opponent as close to the corner as possible. That's what kept Monarch winning that second round, and is looking to make a return to form here.
Yeah, I like that patience right there from Monarch. Just kind of sat there and waited for the jump out so that they could Judy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look for the air throw, no dice, and that's going to give Betadood some better, pressure right now. And if you jump over any of those, it can be punishable. Active flow available. Astral, you could get grab into Astral and it's unburstable, right? So you got to be really careful about what Betadood might go towards. He's looking for the counter assault. Yeah, I mean, that's what that jump was for a second ago, but counter assault finally coming out.
And now we're playing that patient game. We have this situation where Monarch knows I cannot play anything frivolous. Carnage Scissors is available, so with Gravity Well gone, I have to respect it. I have to put it down there so I don't get overdrived in the face, or supered in the face. It's just like a game of chicken here, as Monarch gets a hit and it's gonna take back the life lead.
Yeah, I think you got caught. I can't remember. But okay, overdrive active. 10 seconds left on this clock right now. Betadood can no longer air block and can get chipped out. But oh god, the dead spike, that's gonna do it! You just go straight in devoured by darkness, and I cannot believe it. Betadood with the errant dead spike. So in the past 2 games, Dead Spike has actually caught Monarch either backdashing or jumping out at least 4 to 5 times now.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Dead Spike is a very good boy.
Oh, yes.
Dead Spike has been raised well. Never lets Ragna down. That's just, we need a next BlazBlue game, whenever that might be. We need to have, can you pet the dog? Can you pet the Dead Spike?
Dead Spike actually got his own game. It did happen.
Well, I mean,
it's called it's a phone game though. So.
I know that Dead Spike has a game. I remember it's like a rhythm game. And I just mean like the next BlazBlue, we need Ragna to be able to pet Dead Spike.
Okay, you're right. You got me on that one. It should be like a round ender. Only problem is Ragna, he phased himself out of existence, so there's that.
Worse have happened to other characters, and they've been back now. Look at you, Marvel.
The thing is like, okay, I could go on a rant about how it works and why Ragna would be able to come back easy enough, because they definitely made it so that he wouldn't. But, that would take forever for me to explain.
Hey, it happened to Ash from King of Fighters, and guess who's back?
Thanks, Verse. Alright, knockdown on this one. There is
blue. Nice block.
Counter assault is available. Oh, tried to go for the TRM setup right there with the whiff 5A to check. I gotta be honest, I do not know for sure if Monarch does a lot of OSing. So I don't know if that TRM setup is gonna work on him. But I mean, you have at this point you have to try, right? And look at all the chip damage that you're just getting with all these 6Ds.
It just takes the life force. Ragnar already has all this health. It's just going to waste. Okay, out of there. Monarch has done more with less, but it's got a mountain to climb here just to get back on the board and try to get some momentum back.
Delayed tech has worked quite often for Betadood because Monarch has opted to never go for 2B as the roll catch. Has pretty much always gone for wheel, right? So like you delay tech and that beats wheel, but it does lose to 2B. kind of thing.
Is that the Wheel of Fate? Is that the one that's turning?
It is turning at the very least.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm glad
no,
I can
8
make a guest
seconds left
appearance
on
in the match. I
clock.
was tired of being in just the intro.
You have to overdrive, Monarch, just to be able to not lose. Yeah, on the very last second. Okay.
Okay, extension
then
here.
You have to, yeah,
Not
even
enough.
overdrive didn't end up
Yeah.
mattering, yeah.
1 second, guys.
Oh.
I'll fix that. My bad if y'all hear anything weird on the audio. Just give me a second, everybody at home. Apologies.
Luckily,
Alright,
I don't
fellas.
hear it through the feeds.
Nope.
So.
You good now? Everybody
I'm
happy?
privileged, though.
Sweet.
I'm
We
always
should be
happy.
straight now.
Hell yeah.
Sorry about that, everybody. We're back in it. Thanks.
Thank you, Vic. Oh, big hit.
Well, I mean,
Trying to finish this here. Wants to take this at 3-1. Wants to take out Monarch. And basically the last NLBC champ could risk getting knocked out at 3rd place here.
yeah, I got to call out that I think one of the biggest reasons that we are not seeing Monarch being able to get away from this chip damage and losing all this barrier. Finally, there it is! I was just saying it, literally in the middle of talking about it, is that there has not been a single instant block on a single dead spike. So Betadood had been getting away with it with impunity. And I mean, hey, look at what it's afforded to Monarch at this point. Finally, instant blocking dead spike has gotten a full screen conversion, put them in the corner, active flow is now available, got the overhead, and took the round.
Who knew what could be achieved when you instant block one thing? It's just the differentiator. A lot of things in this game, they changes. With just the right defensive, defensive structure, playing it right. And now look at this. Monarch with Betadood in the corner. Tries to nail. Betadood jumps away. You see what they do, and they get a raw hit, but too far away for any big extension. Works out for Monarch, too.
Ooh, and there's the dead catch right there with the 2B. That's what I was talking about earlier, right? With the, had been doing the wheel, so delay tech is usually how you get away from wheel, but overhead gets blocked, and yeah, had to RC because that is punishable, but jumps up, and that's going to be full conversion. Burst comes out. Monarch does not want any offense to get started at this point, but, I mean, Betadood is going to enforce the will, and instant blocking only helps so much if you instant block barrier against that kind of situation versus Ragna. You have to do that just to push him out, and then eventually, he's going to start going to that dead spike again. Oh, that gravity well may have saved Monarch.
That saved Monarch's bacon here. So close. There's the overdrive. And
there's the overhead.
Oh, drop. It's okay, though. Monarch with the overdrive here, but Betadood's right up
There
close.
it is.
The DP cross up. The Ragna player's favorite. And that's going to be a lot of damage here. One more hit for Betadood to take the win. Is it going to be TRM?
Oh, God, TRM, yeah.
Monarch ready?
Okay, so that tells me that Monarch is not trying to go for... Oh my goodness, it got caught out on the whiff punish right there, and Betadood is gonna do it.
You made mention of that. That was like the key thing. Instant block, dead spike, press a quick button if Ragna runs in, but Ragna was just barely out of range. Just right side out of range, and then Monarch falls to the whiff punish. Dang.
Gotta make sure that you're just close enough to be able to make that happen. Unfortunately, it can be hard to tell with all the visual noise going on with Dead Spike, right? So, fortunately, Monarch was unable to get it. Got the crouching confirmed for Betadood and finished it off. Just incredible adaptation from the winner set. And finally, the king has fallen. The kingdom in shambles right now.
Oh no, what do we do? There's gonna be a new winner. There's gonna be a new NLBC champ this month.
That's right.
How
Thank you
about
to all the
that?
players. No matter what happens, we're going to have a new champ tonight, it looks like. Congrats to Monarch for getting 3rd place, returning champion. Guaranteed in the top 3 and in the prize pool. By the way, everybody, while the grand final starts up, this is your last chance to support the players if you would like to from your wallet. Help them out any way you can. You can subscribe to the channel. You can donate to the crowdfund directly from your wallet. You can buy a shirt or whatever else you like. And enjoy the grand finals, everybody. Don't forget to get those skull bets in there.
Well, that's it. Yeah, I mean, this is your last chance to get anything in for not just skull bets, but the Matcherino. Get these people paid. Let's go. Betadood, BananaKen. It's time.
All right, BananaKen sitting on the bench, watching both of these people just fight their hearts out. If you're Betadood, you might be out of stamina here because that's one hell of a set to finish up and then go right into grand finals against the BananaKen, who's off to the races.
Yeah, this is the only person that's beat Betadood so far, so he's just gonna have to do it a second time. Oh my, well, that's a good way to start.
With a perfect, yeah. Betadood using, again, had such a great, amazing set against Monarch, taking them down. BananaKen, like, that was tight. You're awesome, but guess what? I'm a banana.
Ah, well, you love bananas. Big fan. Attack. Okay, here we go, 2A pressure, it's time. So the thing about fighting BananaKen is you're now fighting a different person. Is he going to be able to, you know, block as many gauntlet Hades, right? Yeah, see?
No, you won't.
I don't even know why I speak words, because they just come true.
It's a rare breed. And say goodbye, off to space. She took a trip out of the corner real quick, but anyway, it's good for Betadood. Gonna get a quick safe jump, but not so safe apparently. 2B and got punished.
Yeah, that safe jump was actually a little early, it looked like, because 2B did come out, like you said. Oh, now his Maigo fired his plus. Gotta deal with it. Oh, just stops for Inferno, but yeah, unfortunately just a bit too close thanks to the gravity. Yeah, and the gravity's still fighting Betadood right now.
You are going into this corner, young man, and you're gonna like it. Oh my gosh. But nice to 5B, the tried and true. Big Jesus kick. All tied up in the first game.
That name is not just for show. That move is incredible. J2C coming out though.
Oh my god. 10 big gift subs from Atheniel. Thank you so much for dropping 10 big ones in the channel, and Kogram with a prime sub. Both of you, thank you so much.
Incredible support from the community. Thank you as always. Okay, so the one thing I've noticed from BananaKen is in that particular situation, we have yet to see a restand reset. So it's not something that a lot of people I feel like are looking out for. And so I really worry that eventually it'll show up, like the jump 2C or just like double 2A, right? And there it is, the guard break on the throw, big damage, should be death.
And that'll do it with the Super Ball. BananaKen, game 1. Even if it's big damage or low damage, you are sitting there watching Kokonoe beat up your character for a good while, and it's just again, this character's specialty is mental damage. There's so much you have to deal with besides like the Oki, the mix-ups, the Super Balls. There's all the gravity. You're fighting literally physics itself when you're facing her. It's so much all at once. BananaKen wielding all those tools with impunity.
I mean, BananaKen has both lives available still too, so I mean, you just keep playing like this, and it might be hard. Shout out to Betadood for the sub though. Or, excuse me, but beautiful dude. See, I did it. I finally did it. I never used to have that issue, but here it is.
Man, looking to get a perfect here is BananaKen. Found the combo to the spin. Gonna get the Super Ball now, and now we got the not quite a throw. The
probably tried to throw attack.
Yeah. Be like, oh, you thought I'm gonna throw you. You were. Man. Jump B. You got the Jesus kick. I got the Jesus wrench.
Pressure right there. Oh, into the mix-up off the regular ball. Yeah, another fireball set up. Go. Oh God! Caught the back throw.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, even though back roll has more invincibility than forward roll, it's still not enough to be able to stop the explosion, right? The explosion is just... It's too hard to be able to try to roll versus Kokonoe, honestly. Okay, actually barrier blocked, alright, but gonna get hit by on the air-to-air, yeah.
Is this it? Is this gonna be game 2 potential for BananaKen? Betadood with a sliver of life has a chance, but...
How do you find a way in? Like, oh, there it is, J2C.
Overhead cross up, beautiful. That's double perfect. Game 2, that was a over 50-second perfect from BananaKen going up 2-0, bro.
Was BananaKen the other double perfect that happened earlier in the day? Is this the second time he's double perfected?
BananaKen got double perfected and came
okay.
Perfected on.
All right, okay. Got angry about it and decided to do somebody else. I feel you.
So BananaKen 1 win away from being the NLBC champ here for NLBC Online Edition 101. Can Betadood Like, just channel some mystic power, the power protagonist. Can he be the hero we all hope for?
Yeah, this is definitely the moment in the anime where the protagonist theme starts playing, but the problem is Less Sin is playing instead, which is Jin's theme. So, but like, yeah, and then he's just like, my friends are my power.
So far, the friends are juicing him up. It's working out really well. There's the Gauntlet
goodness.
Hades. This is going to be potential for getting the round here. And that's to be the best start possible for Betadood.
I mean, hey, a perfect right back just to get your mindset back into things. That's got to help a lot of morale in Betadood's mind. Just got to be able to keep pulling out stuff like that. I mean, the patience is a lot harder in this matchup because of the Graviton, right? The Graviton will just continuously pull you away from Kokonoe. Or, you know, directly to her when she wants you to whiff something, right? So it's like, okay, you know, normally I'm being really patient, and normally it's working out quite a bit, but right now it could be having a lot of trouble. Trying to 2A right there. Took the burst! Betadood is on something right now, and okay, maybe you were right, you know, the protag theme, my friends are my power.
My friend, that's all it takes. Is just someone in your corner. Betadood trying to double perfect BananaKen back. Carton scissors, not quite enough, needs one more to counter assault. We're still out of perfect though.
Oh no!
Oh no,
my
punish
goodness.
away. And
Okay,
that'll
and then
do
caught
it.
the button. Yeah, I assume that had to have been a 6C by BananaKen to try and catch maybe 2A. But whatever the case may be, not working out for BananaKen right there. And Betadood, the plot armor has started.
Hey, this is again the testament to just how ridiculous these guys are. Because like, what is your answer to getting double perfected? Double perfecting the guy back. Like, holy crap. Betadood is incredible, and that is just the power of the BlazBlue players whose names start with B.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but if your name starts with a B in BlazBlue, you probably are pretty strong.
It is BlazBlue, so I mean, it's understandable.
Yeah, no, you got me on that one for sure.
And here we go. Trap is
No,
set.
stays on the same side. I think Betadood thought the same thing that I thought, and that teleport was coming, so blocked the wrong direction.
That's the mix-up, right?
Yeah.
Did you think you thought? Blocked it that time, though. Even
bruh.
the other side, even the extra hits, catches the backdash, not a full conversion, unfortunately.
That's one of those moments where I'm surprised you input counter assault the correct direction. Because, like, how do you know which side she is on?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh,
yeah,
the
lightning
zip
rod.
zap. Before we because the Graviton.
Rare footage of the Graviton actually hurting Kokonoe.
I mean, true, but the same. Yeah, very true. Very, very true. There's the
Okay,
big
here we go.
speed block.
Yeah, plus frames. That might have actually been a true block string in that particular situation, but... Oh, here, we're back, but that's not a Graviton. Oh.
That was just like the world's longest jumping.
And now
Right.
back to tournament point, BananaKen. Oh, 2A. Yeah, it's a great anti-air. We were talking about it a little bit earlier. It doesn't look like it's a good anti-air, you know, until you see it in action. Oh, 6E, full conversion
my
here.
goodness. This is a moneymaker conversion, but drop it in the nice Abare. Betadood just press it afterwards, getting another hit with 5B on the offense, all because of one drop from BananaKen.
Oh, and yeah, getting all of that pressure right back with the 60s. And oh, counter. Oh my god. That's a good start. Yeah, one more usage of meter or anything right there, but there it is. Backdash is going to be able to get around it. Got the counter hit. Should be able to side switch. Yep. Okay.
Into just a regular ball setup. Nice counter assault just to get out of the corner here. But Graviton's just like, nah. Away you go.
God, it's so tense right now. Yeah, there's no Graviton on board, but finally the jumpy. Is this a golden tiger? Is it time?
Is it? Here we go.
Oh my
the
god.
himself, the golden one. Say goodbye to your life. And will it kill? Yes, it does.
Full BananaKen fashion, winning the tournament with Golden Tiger. That is the most BananaKen thing I have ever seen in my life. Incredible right there. One conversion directly into OD. Immediate knowledge of when to Golden Tiger.
Oh my god. The golden banana Reign supreme. Oh my god. Ha. So we literally saw grand finals with a double perfect followed up by a double perfect back at the person who double perfected it. And then we end with like the nuttiest super. the craziest super set up by the madman himself. Just amazing. Amazing. Congrats to the champ, BananaKen, taking first place.
Just kudos all around, honestly. Just, oh my god, what a tournament! That was so good.
Can I get some banana spins in chat? Sorry, can I get some banana spins in chat for the big win? If you talk to BananaKen, please drop some spins. But you were saying, go ahead.
There was $438.85 in this prize pool, thanks to the generous donations by all of you. And Spooky just donated another 10. Apparently just recently. Insane.
Thank you very much, Spooky, who's been holding it down. I know he'd normally come in here at NLBC to hang out with Spooky, and he's been chilling here, hanging out with us too, but rare occasion where myself and Ebonic Play get to come through and work together, which we've done so many times in the past. So big thanks to Spooky for letting us on.
No doubt. So I did ask BananaKen if he wants to come say what's up to us in the chat and just talk a little bit about the tournament experience. You in here, BananaKen?
Uh-oh.
They're trying to talk, it sounds like, I think.
Golden banana.
I love those emotes in chat. You see those, Spooky? I love them to bits.
But BananaKen, I think your camera is the current microphone on Discord. Because we can hear the game sound and everything. Like, I could be wrong. Alright, well, unfortunately, BananaKen might be having some technical difficulties.
It's okay. I mean, I don't mind. We'll wait it out and see if he can figure it out.
Oh, hold on. He said something.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
hey, what's up?
Hey, awesome.
Congratulations.
Right, now I just need to fix the output device. 1 more second.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought maybe your camera was using it because I could hear like everything.
Okay, yeah, now I can hear everybody. Now it's fixed.
Sweet.
Streaming is
Thank you for joining us.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Way to go.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I gotta say, you won in the most BananaKen way possible.
Yeah, like the thing is, like I know Betadood is a great player, but he didn't know like the risk reward of like just getting tagged there. Like I could tell. Otherwise, he would have just bursted and like gotten the hell out. So I just caught him by surprise.
Yeah, no. The second I saw like the double graviton, I was like, oh wait, I think this is Golden Tiger.
Yep. Yeah, there's a reason I sat in the corner waiting for my burst to fill up because I was scheming.
Yeah, scheming for the OD, so the burst gets locked out, so you get that Golden Tiger. I feel you. I understand.
One way or another, someone's gonna end up in a clip, and there you go.
But yeah, still like Betadood was playing out of his freaking mind. I got terrified when he like did like a counter double perfect. I was like, oh no, is he gonna get momentum? Like,
that's the kind of way people get their morale back, and they just like come back on you. Yeah.
But yeah, like it says in my stream title, I was like, haha, I'm in danger. It's like I honestly didn't expect to do this well.
Danger.
But
you beat Monarch, which is a great enough, right? So taking down Monarch like that, especially them being like the last month's champ, and then just staying on winner's side the entire time. Great job with the amount of killers in this bracket.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah, and I'll let you guys do your thing, but thanks for letting me say hi. And
where can they find you?
Yeah,
where can
they find you?
Oh yeah, like I stream semi-regularly on twitch.tv/BananaKen. It's mostly just game capture. It shows my inputs, and I talk to everybody. It's pretty chill. That's basically what we do. We just kind of lots of Kokonoe and just talk about random stuff.
Sometimes at like 3 a.m. I always wake up and see an email like BananaKen went live at like 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yep, exactly. But yeah, and also thanks to my girlfriend Mixed Methods for putting up with my constantly practicing BB. I promise I'll spend more time with you.
I'm trying
yeah.
out here.
All right, fellas.
Yeah,
you
that'll
guys,
do
you
it.
guys, let's start getting you guys all out of here. You guys have been here with me for like 4 hours, having a good time. Everybody at home, once again, give it up to BananaKen. Thank you, BananaKen, for joining us. Give it up at home. BananaKen gets
I'm
first
spinning
place.
right now in my chair.
No doubt. Let me show you all a look at the top 8 bracket, everybody at home, so you can see how it all played out tonight, all right? The top 3 is going to get paid courtesy of your donations via Matcherino. Thanks for supporting with your subscriptions, your direct donations, and using all the free codes. BananaKen gets first, Betadood gets second place, and Monarch gets third place. All the top 3 gets paid courtesy of you guys at home. It's also BananaKen's first championship, I believe, at NLBC, so he also is going to get the gold title on the Discord as well. 4th place tonight, it was Euchre. Well done, Euchre. 5th place, we had Icecool, as well as Arklancer. Well done. And 7th place tie, it was Nano and Maigo. Thank you all very much for entering tonight. Once again, if you need the link to next month's event and you want to come enter and compete with us, just look in the chat right now. The link's available for you. You can come in and play with us for the next one as well. Sweet. And as far as the homies, everybody, don't forget to support and follow Ebonic Plague BB on Twitch and on Twitter, as well as Raph on Twitter and on Twitch, the whole deal and all the goodies. You know, give them a follow if you enjoyed them being here with us tonight. And that's it for the show. But Raph and Plague, if y'all got anything that you want to say to the homies, by all means, go for it.
Go ahead, Raph.
Thank you all again for the support. I mean, we got like over $400 in the Matcherino. We have had like 800 people all night long just enjoying some great BlazBlue matches, because incredible. You all rock. And I hope that you just, keep enjoying and supporting. I mean, tomorrow is going to be more Guilty Gear here at NLBC, which I know Spooky will talk about, but, every day is a good day for tournament action. So you all are just killing it with the crowdfunding and competing. So I just love to see it.
Yeah, and to add on that, obviously, if you guys enjoyed BlazBlue, the game currently does have a rollback. That's how we ran the tournament with all, the 48 states kind of deal going on. And another thing is that NLBC will be having another tournament next month. Spooky has already created the page for it and whatnot, so it's here in the Discord. You guys can check it out on the announcements page, or I believe there's probably a link in chat very soon, or somebody might put a link in chat very soon. But yeah, so we love BB out here. It's no surprise. And I mean, hey, if you guys are, if you're new to it, there's a lot of people out there that you can talk to. Some of the people that you saw here today are actually some of the best people to talk to. BananaKen, Monarch, etc. Betadood. They will help you out. Just let us know.
Sweet. All right, fellas. Well, that was it. It was a beautiful tournament. Once again, don't forget to follow Plague and Raph. Gentlemen, go have a beautiful night, whatever else y'all are up to. I know that y'all got even more stuff going on tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Raph definitely does. Raph's got to get going.
I got more work to do, but thank you so much for having me. Both of y'all, Isaiah, it's always a blast.
Yeah, much love, man. Every time.
Y'all have a good night.